Hello and welcome to Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. Tonight we're on the field of Woodbridge High School for a game between the visiting Colonia Patriots and the home Woodbridge Barons. I'm your full-time mayor, John McCormick, and part-time sports announcer, joined by Councilman Greg Ficara, who will be calling the game with us tonight. And Greg, what a perfect night for football.
Absolutely. A little calm before the storm. They're calling for bad weather, but it's beautiful now. We got Woodbridge seniors being introduced. Just a great night.
And Woodbridge Colonia is also an arch rivalry. We know that Colonia pretty much has the playoffs sewn up, but Woodbridge desperately needs a win tonight or they're not going to make the playoffs.
Absolutely. And just the cross-time rivalry, these kids growing up together, knowing each other, and having so much at stake online. It should be a great night, real exciting.
We always say even if one team's 8-0, the other team's 0-8, it won't matter. The 0-8 team could beat them because that's the way these two teams play. And there's the PBA Cup tonight, ready for the winner, which has gone back and forth for the past bunch of years, so it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, anything could happen when playoff implications are on the line, so I look forward to it.
Well, stick with us, folks. We're going to look forward to a terrific game between Woodbridge and Colonia here at Prisco Stadium in Woodbridge.
Welcome, everybody. Craig Coughlin, John McCormick, Greg Ficara, happy to be with you on a beautiful autumn night and a great night for football. We got a good one tonight, guys.
We sure do. Anytime Woodbridge and Colonia plays, like we said before, it's always a really, really hard-fought match. It's always close.
It is, and they take this game personally. You ask, we've talked about it so many times before, but you talk to these guys after the game and you say, well, or you ask them what's the highlights of your career, and they say, well, when we scored this touchdown against Colonia, or when we beat Woodbridge, and one of those things. And the same thing for JFK. And we had a great game the last night. It was Kyle and I who had the game, right? Yeah, it wasn't you. Yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was. We did the Woodbridge JFK game. Came down to the last play.
No, it was me. Yeah,
it was
you,
you,
Craig.
Your alma mater.
That's right. I read about that. You guys told me all about that.
Yeah. It was a great game, and so we're hoping for the same thing here. It's cold, a little bit cold, right? It's in the 40s, I guess.
Football weather.
Real football weather, and I heard you in the opening. I wasn't able to be here. But, John, you talked about it. I saw it in the Home News Tribune today. Colonia has unofficially made the playoffs. They're not official release. But Woodbridge needs to win tonight and have, I think, Barringer, Orange, and
somewhere up here else. I have it.
Lose.
Orange, West Orange, and Belleville and Belleville.
Yeah. So,
I'm sorry. No. Barringer, they need to lose. They play West Orange.
Right.
Orange, they need to lose. They play Belleville. And Randolph, they need to lose, plays West Morris.
Right. So there's a lot that has to go right for the Barons.
Here's the thing. Barringer plays a 2-6 team.
Right.
In West Orange, so that one's in trouble. Captains for Colonia: Eric Hamilton, number 3. 33 is Zach Kay. Chris Seekin, number 79. And number 56 is Antonio Alfano. I want to see him play. He's the guy heading to Alabama.
Have not seen him play. Right? This is my first Colonia game of the season.
Me too. My first. I did 2 Kennedy games, Kennedy Bishop R and Kennedy St. Joe's. So it's my first time with either one of these 2 teams. Let's hope they have a great game tonight.
A little mood lighting for a second there. The lights went out in the booth.
For Woodbridge, number 13 on the return team, Zahir Lovejoy. Number 44 is Isaiah Allen. Number 77 is Bruce Trupner. Number 22 is Justin Magera. And number 24 is Jose Leon. We'll call him a lot tonight. Can't see the rest of the numbers. They're turned the wrong way, and here we go.
Ribeiro kicks it off for the Patriots. Picked up at the 20, a little past the 25, past the 30 goes Keyshawn Glover. And that's where the Barons would go to work. Their first possession of the night. Stands pretty full. Still people coming in. A bit of traffic on the way here. Greg, how important is it for the Barons to get off to a good start? They got some real offensive firepower.
Yeah, I think, being the home team and having a nice group here, a nice crowd, it would really help them out to get going.
Offensive line, Jordan Harris, number 75. Number 74 is Matt Sinelli. Let's see who else we can see.
Glover lines up at quarterback. Ali to his immediate left. Glover going to keep it this time. Goes forward, still on his feet. Gets pushed forward past the 35 to about the 36.
Keeper, gain of 4 on the play.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 6.
I'm going to try to keep stats, but this is going to get to be too exciting. We're not going to be able to. I know it. Alfano's lined up at right defensive end. He's got that big dude to tackle. That's a big matchup. 2 giant guys.
And now Santino in at quarterback. He's going to throw the ball down the left side.
Almost picked off. Right to him, almost. Number 4.
Hakeem Hines.
Hakeem Hines. Almost had it.
Guys, last week against Scotch Plains went into an unbalanced line almost every play to double team Alfano. That's how much they respected him.
Really?
He is quite a player. His lateral movement and ability to plant and get upfield is second to none.
They say he's the fastest kid in the high school, and he can jump the highest of anybody in high school. Now he lines up at left defensive end, so he's away from the big dude, number 75, Jordan Harris. Uh-oh, watch out. Another pass, wobbly, out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete.
Alfano, as we said, is committed to go to Alabama. That's a pretty big deal just to get in, get an offer from those guys.
Yeah, was it earlier this week? He had something. There's some kind of All-American Bowl. They invite 100 high school kids from all over the country to play, and he was one of them. They had a little announcement at Colonia High, which is pretty cool. Adrian Peterson's been in the game. Tim Tebow's been in the game.
Wow.
Fair catch on the 35.
Jordan Harris, who is the punter.
Fair catch by Colonia. They will take over,
and they will get their first offensive possession.
35-yard line.
Shinsky calls for the fair catch, and the Barons bring on their defense. The Patriots, their offense.
Number 7, Ali Lee on defense for Woodbridge. Number 23 is Jesus Cabrera. 21 across the field, Chance Modica.
Chance had 3 touchdowns. We saw him against Monroe.
Number 3 is Talik Moore. So you've done 2 games?
I've done 2 games.
Wow.
No, I did 3 games. This is my 3rd game. I did
me too,
Monroe, Woodbridge. I did Woodbridge, JFK, and now I'm doing Woodbridge.
Handoff left, nothing doing.
Matt Croteau on that carry. He did a lot of work last week, Croteau.
1 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 11 for Colonia.
Colonia number 79, Sika is a big dude too. He goes both ways, so
6'5", listed at 6'5".
Yeah,
he's every bit of that. I know the kid. You see him all the time. He's every bit of 6'5".
Eric Hamilton is the quarterback for the Patriots. 6-foot senior. Keeps it, bounces off him, man. Now he's still on his feet, out past the 40 to the 45, 50. First down, Patriots.
And a good tackle from behind. I can't tell. It's a single digit. I can't tell what number it is.
Great individual effort on that play.
Right there. Number 3 was
Hamilton
Talik Moore.
Keeper, a gain of 18 on the play.
18 yards on that rushing play.
1st and 10.
Take a look. Barons get some pressure in the backfield to
almost
avoid
right there.
The tackle.
He could have been caught from behind.
Bounce it off and then keeps on going until
good pursuit by
Moore is able to bring him down.
Number 3
took care of the ball too. Getting hit from behind is easy to fumble.
Yeah, you're right.
Double in motion now. Stack left for the Patriots. They're going to run the ball that way. It's number 5, Matt Croteau.
He's pretty close to a first.
So the Patriots with some.
On the carry, gain of 9 on the play.
That play right there was like the old student body left. They moved
exactly
that to 2 guys over there, and boy, I think they outmanned the Barons. I didn't see too much of a shift on their part.
Second and 1. No, second and not even 1.
They're in a power set right there. You know they're going to run this ball.
Alfano lines up on the left side. He's the left tackle. Going to throw the ball down the right side.
He might have him.
Jamison
broken up.
Nice play there to break it up.
The defender wanted offensive pass interference.
By Ollie Lee.
The pass is incomplete, broken up by Lee Jr. It'll be 3rd and short for the Patriots.
Yeah, let's see.
Take a look at this.
He was under.
It was well covered. Well covered. No, I didn't see the interference.
Good pressure there. That was
he
a
came
very
back for the ball.
Very deceptive play because that was clearly a tight kind of set, looked like a run, and then to do that quick pass, that was a very interesting call.
There's something you don't see too often is a quarterback under center.
Yeah, you don't see that very much at all right now.
We got the first down and then some.
That was number 1, Justin Harris.
Offensive line for Colonia is winning the battle in the trenches right now.
It'll be 1st down for the Patriots.
Well, they got
ball
some
down
big
inside
guys.
The 30. It's a big. A lot of both teams have big guys.
Their tackles are big. Well, I guess Alfano not going to line up at the right tackle position. He's been at the left tackle before.
Yeah, he played both sides offense and both sides defensive lines.
That moves Sika to the right guard. That's a big 6'5", 6'4". That's a big right side of the line.
Well, they'll run behind
Guess
them
where
all
they're going to
night.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think so.
Look at the stack. There are 2 guys behind them. Those defenders are doomed.
How'd you like to be some guy 6'7" over there?
Yeah, there he goes.
Here comes Harris to the right side.
Dragged
Nice
down
play,
by number
cutting
74.
through. Matt Sinelli. Nice play by Sinelli to come around from behind. Small gain.
When you set up in a formation like that with all of that beef over there, that's smash mouth football. You know, here we are, we're coming your way, try to stop us.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
basically
right.
what it looks like.
There's no deception there.
Yeah.
We're coming at you.
Second and 6.
Inside handoff to Croteau. Woodbridge stretches him out nicely, and then finally bringing him down is Keshawn Glover.
He lost a few on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that exchange, I think he kept the ball in there a little bit too long. That was definitely an option play, and I think he gave it up a little too late.
There you go.
Loss of 3. We'll
Good
call it
size
3rd
crowd
and 9.
on the Woodbridge side, as you can see. There we are.
Yeah.
Colonia's side's pretty crowded too.
Absolutely.
There's an awful lot of people standing all around the field, so you can't even judge. You just look at the stands.
Slot
3rd and 9. Big play. I'm not sure how much range the field goal kicker has.
Quick screen.
Past the number. Oh, nice hit there.
Number 74.
That's Matt Sinelli again.
Another big tackle.
Pass complete.
It was complete to Jamison, and then the first guy stood him up, and Sinelli
We'll take another look at it here. Play was set up.
He bounces it a little bit, and then boom.
So pick up a 1, 4th
They're going to
down
go for it on
8.
4th and 8. And we know the field goal kicker doesn't have range from here. Rolling right, throwing right to the end zone.
Got him.
Touchdown.
If he held on to it. Yeah, he held on to it.
Kenny Sinsky pulls that one in.
And that's a gain. How was that? Where did he start from?
I think it was the 28.
Hamilton to Shinsky for a Colonia touchdown.
Let's see that again, Lee. Well, right after the extra point.
He got behind the defense. 2 guys were covering him, but he got behind both of them, and the quarterback laid it right there.
Nice throw, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the money. Snap is back. The kick is
That's
up.
a little slow there.
And it's good.
Jose Ribeiro, number 63, is the kicker. He had 5 extra points last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see the touchdown again.
About midway through the first quarter.
See where the ball is. Yeah, I think it's about the 30. It's about the 28.
28, yeah.
Nice on the motion. Good strong arm.
Yeah, no.
Nice
The only
grab.
question was whether we'd hold on to it. And
Yeah,
he did.
that's it.
Yeah, nice grab. So they got a sophomore kicker. This kid Ribeiro is really solid. I mean, his extra points are through. I mean, he's got a leg.
That looked slow to develop, but he put, like you said, he put it through. But it looked like a slow snap.
Yeah, well, they were in a spread offense in that they had they had slots on both sides. So there were 4 wide receivers, 1 guy in the backfield. It was definitely spreading the field, and they created that one-on-one situation, and it worked out well for them. A well-thrown ball.
So the Patriots draw first blood with 6:54 to go.
To kick. Glover and Lee Jr. back for the return.
Woodbridge has to answer now.
Yeah.
Ribeiro kicking off too.
Oh, short
Squibber. Let's see if they can
kick that with
pick it
his
up.
left foot.
Let's see if they.
Bounce it
Oh,
around.
what a nice play by number 22. That was Justin McGarrett.
Taken down by number 14.
They know it goes
Rogers.
10 yards just for anybody's ball, and he covered it nicely. But boy, he was almost popped before he caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a difficult situation. If you're the receiver, you're sitting there waiting for the ball. The other guy's got a 10-yard full head of steam.
Exactly.
You're going to get hurt.
So 3 and out last time for the Barons. Let's see what they do this time.
They trot onto the field.
One of the things they're considering at some of the lower levels, and some leagues are doing it already, is eliminating a kickoff.
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of the
injuries come, yeah. Because people.
Anthony Santino, the quarterback.
You give to Monica. Monica
And
with
he
room
gets some
around
room.
the right side.
He cuts it up.
Cuts it back upfield. Gets it over
Big
the
win.
45.
Big gain, I should say.
Down to the
10, 20, 23-yard gain.
Chase Monica.
19-yard gain.
Chance, I think.
Chance, I'm sorry.
Monica, and that is a Baron first down.
Nice play. Inside handoff. Gets around the corner. Little good block there. Cuts it back up. Nice run.
Give him 24 yards on that one. They said 19 in the booth here, but I think that was 24 because they started on the 35.
Some nice blocking on that, too. He had some good people in front of him.
Woodbridge answers big after the touchdown, at least with the first play. Here comes Glover.
He's got room. 1 man to beat.
Oh,
Couldn't beat
Glover
him. Finally
all
gets
the
knocked
way
out,
down.
not until it breaks off a big one.
And a
He
late
picked up 20.
There is a flag on the play.
Late flag came in. It was right out there where that open field tackle might have been a face mask.
I think it was.
It was a gain of 19 by Glover.
Yeah, let's see it again.
Takes the hand
Personal
off.
foul, all white. Face mask.
Yep, there it is.
It's a
Yeah, face mask number
against the
9.
Patriots.
Alessandro Nieri.
And that is another.
I'll tell you what, if he didn't grab that face
Baron
mask, that
first
touchdown
down.
might have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
It was a good call by the official. And it's nice to see the officials are mic'd up today. This is the first game that I've done that the officials are mic'd up.
So what did we give him on that carry, the run? Do you know?
It was
How much you give him a run?
19.
22? All right, so 41 to
Barons in
19.
Goal to go from the 9. Let's see if Ali can get around the corner.
Flag on the
Another
play.
flag.
Lee Jr. on
Now
the
let's
carry,
see.
but there is a flag on the play.
Tamburello with the tackle. But let's see what that is. If it's in the backfield, it's going to be holding in all likelihood.
I think it was the lead blocker holding the ball.
Holding on Woodbridge.
It is holding.
Gonna be holding against the Barons.
Guys, you want this, right?
Who carried that?
It was Ali.
Tamburello made a nice
Woodbridge.
play
We're
on
gonna
that.
go back and repeat the down.
That's a spot foul in high school football, so it'll make it
It will be first and
goal from
for
the
Barons
16.
On the Colonia 16-yard line.
It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so they were at the 9. I guess the holding was at the 6. And no, it's Glover again. He's going to try to kick it outside. Woof! Nice defensive play there by. I think that's number 8. No,
number 8.
No, it's number 4, Hakeem Hines, I believe.
Okay.
Glover on
Wide
the
receiver in the
gain of
corner.
4.
So he picked up 4.
There you go. We'll get another look at that. Oh,
9.
number 9.
Alessandro Neri.
We've called his name a few
Yeah.
times. He's been around the field. 2nd and 12.
Santino in the game now. Fakes the handoff. Now gives it to Ali. He's going to try that right side again. Not much room.
Flag
Penalty.
again.
Flag.
Lee Jr. on the carry.
Probably
There is
holding. Yep, it is
Another
holding.
flag on the play. It is a hold against the Barons.
That was a counter play where it's you fake it one way and it comes back the other way.
It didn't fool Colonia.
No. You know, those plays take a little time to develop, so offensive lineman
on
holding.
Woodbridge,
can
10-yard
happen.
penalty, repeat the down.
You know, 20-plus yard gains right after a Colonia touchdown was just what they needed, but these last 2 penalties are not what they needed.
Yeah, this really
It will be a replay of second down, be second and
Plus the
goal
time
on the
between
Patriots'
plays. They had some
24-yard line.
momentum
Right.
going, and now they're taking their time between plays. By the way, guys, 75 for Woodbridge. Jordan Harris, he's a senior, 6'7", 330 pounds.
That's
Talk
the guy
about-
that Alfano's matched up against.
Yeah.
He's also the kicker.
If he goes to Alabama, he's going to see a lot of guys that big.
Yeah.
Santimo getting brought down, and there we see
Alfano.
Alfano making his first impact on the game.
Alfano on the sack. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Barons on the Patriot 27-yard line.
So we got a couple of players switching to go in. Everybody's looking at their wristbands now.
Number 26 for Woodbridge is Jameer Brown.
3rd and goal from the 28.
And they are in a spread formation here. They are opening up
They'll
the
throw
field.
this to the end zone. No, if they can get it off. But
Pressure
they
up
can't.
the middle.
Wow, too much.
Wow, right up the middle.
The Colonia
Alfano
sack.
and Sika are both just blowing that middle
Mac
up.
Cruteau also.
Yeah, I think
Number
it was
33 is
Cruteau who actually got this.
Zach Kay also in on that.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Looked like he was going there. Right there, that's the guy who stopped it. Right there, number
Alfano
5
got
was the
knocked
key
down.
guy, Mac
It was
Cruteau.
Cruteau. But
No.
it was Alfano who powered through the
Alfano
middle
just
line.
pushed that offensive lineman right back
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
play. He just set that all up for everybody. He's a beast. He is.
He's pretty far back for the snap, isn't he? 18 yards from the snap.
Oh, it's
He
there.
got it back pretty good.
Nice end over end kick. Should take a Baron.
Oh, that's
Bounce too much though.
Yeah, a little bit too much.
Didn't bounce high enough, and Barons can't get back there. And so the ball will come out to the 20-yard line, and the Patriots will go back to work with their second possession of the game.
And they gave the momentum right back. Like I said, 2 big runs, 24 and 22-yard runs.
2 penalties, 2 sacks. That's the recipe for no score.
For Woodbridge High School sports information, including results, news, and live updates, follow us on
So we are
Twitter
live on
at
Facebook
Barons
tonight,
Sports.
ladies and gentlemen. I guess if you're watching that, you know that. We
That's,
have to remember that.
that's the way it was last week, guys. Before the game, really, before Colonia took charge of the game, anytime there was a tight play, Alfano would just it seemed like he would just amp it up. And he's the kind of player that makes everybody else play better, just because he creates a lot of opportunities.
Some of the Barons along the sidelines. Hamilton in the shotgun. Jameson in motion. And the ball.
Hamilton kept it up the middle.
Great
a little
fake.
off to the left. That was a good fake.
8, 7,
Hamilton on the
7 or 8.
keeper. Gain of 7 on the play, bringing up
Let's call it 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Hamilton listed at 6 foot and 200 pounds. Senior. Kept it himself again, nothing doing. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Hamilton on the keeper. There's no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3.
You know, shout out to unsung hero there, the Colonia center, Mike Milivoy. Does a nice job. You know, nothing happens if that exchange from the center to the quarterback doesn't go well, and it never seemed to be a problem for Colonia. So that's a real talent. You know, it's not like he's snapping it back to the quarterback under huddle these days. Under center, I mean.
Quick inside handoff.
Not enough.
I think
Not
that was
enough.
Cruteau. I think he's
Nope,
going to
nope.
drive him back.
You know, you're right, Greg, because we saw a long time ago, I think the first year we did the game, I did the game since, getting here in 07, Colonia played Scotch Plains, and nothing went right with the snaps.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, just remember.
Is that the game we did at The state tournament game?
Ridge or, it was Ridge or Scotch Plains? We did it.
One of those. We did games at both of them. We've done games at both.
I just remember
one was a night game. That was Ridge. One was a day game. That was Scotch Plains.
I think this was a night game.
That was Ridge.
Punt now.
Sorry, Greg. I mean to cut you off.
No, exactly.
It is a timeout for Woodbridge, and that is their first of the half.
Hamilton, the quarterback, is also the punter, but we got a timeout by the Barons.
You know, there are players in the NFL that's all they do is long snap. That's how important it is. You know, we watch the game. We tend to take that for granted, but the play never gets started if there's not a good exchange between the center and the quarterback.
We can say it later, but now's a good time to talk about our crew. Cameraman Adam Chinoy, Steve Quetchin, Abel Brandafi, and Raj Sarohi. The production assistant is Andrew Sean. Audio, Bruno Martins. Graphics, Wilmar Rubiano. Replay, funny man Joe Fernandez. Technical director Gina Forbes. And director Lee Beckerman. And folks, what you see is an entirely professional production of high school football here by the great cast and crew of TV 35.
Yeah, they do an outstanding job.
If only we were as good as them.
Yeah. We ruined the whole production.
By the way, John, it's the lovely Gina Forbes.
What did I say?
No, you said Gina Forbes. I like to put the lovely Gina Forbes.
Here's the punt. Gets it off quick. It's nice, a high. It's punt. Deep. It's going to bounce. Woodbridge better get away from it, and it's down at the 35.
Great coverage by Colonia.
Yeah, number 59 right there to tap it down. That is Mike
34-yard punt.
Milivoy, sorry.
The Barons will take over first and 10 on their own.
He does the snapping, the center. He's good. He's the guy we were talking about before. I tell you, talk about tough positions, right? Being out there receiving a punt with 11 guys coming down wanting to take your head off. That's besides the physical ability to catch that ball, to be able to control your motions while that ball's coming straight down out of the skies.
But there's less injuries on punts than there are on kickoffs, I guess, because there's
fair catches too.
Right, that's true. Well, but I guess it's because they don't on a kickoff you're in a different place. They have running starts at each other.
They got 10-yard running start,
yeah. And there's a penalty marker.
There's laundry on the field.
Plus, the blockers are backing up, so they're back to the other guys, and you have to keep your head on a swivel.
A false start against the Barons.
Full start
Barons with their third
Woodbridge.
Penalty of the game. This is not where you want to start this drive.
First down.
No.
Just defense did a nice job of getting the Colonia off the field, and now they back to making a penalty. Sorry, Greg.
Nope. Woodbridge is definitely. Coaches are yelling in the plays, and they're looking on their wristbands.
Santini gets it out to
beautiful tackle.
Who is that? 50. No.
Complete, but not even back to the original line.
Brown.
Is it 80, Craig?
Jesus Cabrera, number 23, I believe.
Second and 12 for the Barons.
I think that's who that is.
I thought it was 80.
80? Okay. Well, 80 is not on the roster. No. That would have been 28.
I see an 8.
26, I think, right? No, 28 either. So somebody caught the ball.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the tackle.
Oh,
I was talking about the tackle. It was a beautiful tackle.
Well, that might have been number 80. That would be
yes,
Zachary
that's
Pereira.
what it was. Yep, it was.
Zach Pereira.
Zach Pereira was a very nice single tackle on that.
Second timeout by the Barons. So with 31 seconds to go in the first quarter, they're down to one timeout. Let's see if that makes any difference down the road. Timeouts you can use more easily in the first half.
All right, so our good friend John Mitch, his young son Tommy's with us. Tommy is going to, is it Stockton or Rowan? Rowan. And he's going to major, let me get this straight, sports, journalism, and communications. And he wants to come up and do a little action with us today. I'll give him my set. I'll take a break. Here you go, Thomas.
In their first round of the NJSIA.
Thank you very much.
All right, Tom, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Tom, welcome to the broadcast.
So,
yeah, you're a basketball, baseball guy, right?
Yes, I am.
Pretty soon.
Yeah, season's going to be here before we know
when does basketball tryouts start?
I don't know the exact date. Around
the week before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah,
around, Monday or something.
Around Thanksgiving.
Tommy, you can always ask that guy next to you over there.
Hey, how's it going?
Ali gets pressure at the backfield, and guess who it is? That would be Alfano.
Lee Jr. is brought down.
Seen a lot of that all season, Antonio. Constantly in the backfield.
Yeah.
Long for the Barons.
We were saying earlier, Tom, that
Loss of, let's see, 5 or so on the play. Yeah.
He's the kind of player that makes everybody else better just because he has such a presence. Everybody pays attention to him and allows other people to.
A lot of the guys play off his energy as well. He just brings that to the team.
3rd and 16 now. This is probably a place where Alfano salivates because he knows.
The end of the first quarter.
But we're going to have to wait to see. So at the end of the first quarter, the score is Colonia 7 and Woodbridge 0. We'll stay with you throughout this period change. But this is one where it's 3rd and 16, and he knows they got to throw the ball.
So, Tommy, how did you get your interest in journalism and broadcasting?
It's just I've been so involved in sports my whole life, and I think that something I could do for a living is what I want to do, what I like to do. So if I could announce games like this and be involved in sports still, I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's nice to be able to find a profession that you truly like, and it's not an effort to go to work every day.
Exactly.
So you've been down to visit Stockton, I assume? You like it? You've been down?
Yeah, Good. I've been to Stockton, been to Rowan, Montclair State, visit a lot of schools.
And Rowan is definitely your choice?
Most likely, yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't
a little bit away, but not too far, right?
Exactly.
If it wasn't for that university, there's not a lot down there in Glassboro. That's a pretty quiet part of our state, but that university is beautiful.
It's really growing too. Got medical school now. Santino, whoa! He ducks under Alfano, but the rest of his teammates were there, led by number 79, Chris Sika, another big guy.
And I think that's what Tommy, you were saying before. He may have missed that play, but he brings that energy where everybody else was there.
Exactly. Him jumping, getting his hands up, stopping that pass there.
Everybody's so worried about him. The other guys get to shine, too.
Sinski going to head back deep to receive for Colonia. He's going to stand just inside or just outside the 40 at the 41. Well, it's kind of a squibber. Going to keep rolling.
Did that hit anybody? Nobody?
I think it might have.
Yeah, that was a risky play.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
He didn't get any air. We got a penalty marker on the play. I'm not sure what that's about.
Flag after the play.
The ref
it's almost impossible to believe that ball got through there without hitting anyone.
I just took the microphone headset from Greg, but it looked like they had Alfano and the guy next to him. One of them was going to get through, and it was the guy next to him.
Let's see. There we go. Oh, yeah, the snap goes up in his.
A sideline warning against the Barons.
Not sure it didn't hit number 6, but.
I'm surprised the punter didn't fall backwards and try for a roughing penalty.
Flop it, sell it a little bit.
Sideline penalty. The penalty marker was a sideline warning for Woodbridge. I don't know if they came out onto the field or something. Patriots back to work inside Woodbridge territory at the 48.
First time all night anybody started inside the opposite territory.
Inside handoff to Croteau. Breaks a couple of tackles still on his feet, and then finally wrestled down at about the 34-yard line after a pickup of 17.
So, Thomas, I know you played Pop Warner football. Did you ever play in high school, freshman or JV?
No, I stopped at the Mighty Mite level of Pop Warner.
Okay.
I got into fall ball, so baseball all year round pretty much.
So which is your favorite, baseball or basketball?
Baseball.
Is it?
Yeah.
Got new divisions this year, new groups, right?
Yes, there are.
I saw that in the paper the other day, or today maybe. Hamilton calls the signals, takes the snap, gives it to Croteau. Again, he's going to run around the right side. Nice defense there by Woodbridge. That's Glover, who was there to meet him, joined by Monica. Ball's on the field, but I think the whistle had blown, so.
Croteau on the carry, gain of
maybe
5 on the play.
5 yards on the play.
So I'll bet your mom and dad are glad you're going to Rowan, because nobody goes to Rowan and stays in Rowan after graduation. They come home.
That is true, yeah.
I made the mistake, not my mistake, but my daughter went to Pittsburgh, loved Duquesne in Pittsburgh, loved Pittsburgh, stayed in Pittsburgh, didn't want to come home, and then moved to Texas. So I wish you would have gone to Rowan.
That's spoken like a father. Hamilton takes it. He's going to hand it off left side this
Harris.
time.
Another first down for Justice there.
Right, why don't you call the next play, Tom?
I got it.
You got it.
First down for the Patriots.
Here we see it again.
First and 10 from the Barons, 17-yard line.
Colonia will start from their own 17 here. Woodbridge has been stacking the box about all game. Justice lined up behind Eric. Keywan Jameson in motion. It's a keeper to the quarterback Hamilton. Gets about 7-8 yards there on the carry.
Hey, this kid's good. He's got a future, man. And we can say we discovered him. We gave him his first chance when he's a famous announcer.
Keep the tape.
Second and 2.
We don't have to keep tapes anymore. It's online.
That's true. We're on Facebook.
We're on Facebook Live, but you can just go to the township
Archives.
website.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom, take us in.
This time it's Couteau in the backfield for Colonia. Eric takes a snap, hands it off to Matt. Matt's going to take it. Is he in?
Loose ball.
No. Touchdown, Patriots.
Couteau on the carry up the middle.
How long a run was that? That's 7 yards?
Touchdown for
See,
the
Tommy,
Patriots.
Craig and I and Greg have to be impartial. You, on the other hand, clearly go to Colonia so you can root for Colonia.
Yeah. Show love to the student section over there. Been loud all season.
So how's your basketball team going to be this year?
Looking solid so far.
Well, that's good.
I asked your dad the other day if you're starting the varsity. He says he expects you to start.
Yeah, hopefully. That's what it's looking like so far.
14, your Barons, 0.
Nice hole. Look at that hole.
Looked like he was short.
The ball did come out as well.
Yeah, that's
Before
what
he
came out.
crossed
It looked
the
like
plane.
his the ball hit before he crossed. His elbow hit before he crossed, but the official's a lot closer than I am to it.
Well, and they don't have the benefit of a replay, right? So Ribeiro, 2 for 2 on extra points.
And Woodbridge really needs to get some momentum back. They had it going this first part of the second drive. Lost it with the penalties. Last drive, not much. They need to do something here.
And this was a point of emphasis while I was talking to the players in school all week. They wanted to get out, get off to a good start. And that's what they've been doing here.
Well, we are indeed. 14-0. Woodbridge has shot itself in the foot. A couple of big penalties, and then a big penalty, a small penalty, but to start the second, or I guess it was their third drive.
Well, they really need to establish something here. They can't go 3 and out.
What's with the swinging of the arm this time? What is that about?
Another squibber.
That
Fair
just-
catch called.
Just gets the players some momentum, get them a little energy before the kickoff, that's all.
Justin Magaro with the fair catch. So the Barons will get it.
I'm going to give it back to Greg here.
37-yard line.
Their own 37.
I didn't know you can fair catch a kickoff.
Yeah, you can. I didn't know.
You can fair catch a kickoff, yeah.
You may get clobbered. Yeah. But you get an extra 10 yards on the play.
Tommy Sika's a big dude, man. 79.
Yeah, he's about the same size as Antonio. They're both 6'4".
Your program lists Sika as taller. List him at 6'5".
He could be.
It's Lee with the ball. No, I'm sorry. That's Glover. Cuts it back inside. Powers forward. Keyshawn Glover refuses to go down. Picks up about 8 on that
Close to the
play.
first down there.
Glover on the toss, gain of 9, bringing up second and short for the
They're going
Barons.
to call it. They're going to make it about 9. We've got a long yard to go.
Justin Harris for the Patriots in on that tackle.
lot of Patriots inside the box as well. What?
Yeah. Looks like Alessandro Neri was trying to strip the ball there.
Glover on the keeper. Gain of 7.
Glover
and
picks
that
up
is
another
a
7. Barron first down.
Colonia definitely brought a couple other extra blockers over on that side, and they ran right behind them. And Woodbridge, I'm sorry. Brought a couple
They
extra.
also ran away from Alfano. Alfano's lining up on the right side of the Colonia line, or the left side of the Woodbridge line.
Same thing. They're heavy on the right side right now. Obvious.
Narrow side of the field. They're going to come there again.
Ooh, big hit by Matt Cruteau there. Stands him up at the line of scrimmage.
Who was it that got the ball? Is it Monica? No, it's Glover. So no gain on that play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The junior on the carry.
Well, that was
Gain
Lee.
of 1.
Ali.
2nd
Ali
and
Lee.
9.
It's very different to see Coach Jalos on the other side of the field this year.
Yeah.
Coached me in basketball for a few years at Colonia.
Santini in the game now at quarterback. Gives it to Lee. He's going to try to get outside. Escapes one tackler, and it gets brought down by Justin Harris, it looks like.
Lee on the toss.
No, we were talking last week, Phil Hall and I. It's amazing.
Gain of 3
Back in the
on
day when I
play.
played, if the play was designed to go through the 4-hole, it went through the 4-hole no matter what. Now I think the running backs have the option to see where the lanes are. They can bounce it outside, turn it back the other way, and just adds another dimension to the game.
3rd and 6 now. This is a big play for Woodbridge. They need to get a little momentum here. Let's see if they put the ball up. They haven't had much success throwing the ball. I don't think they've completed a pass yet, have they?
Well, they're in a spread formation, that's for sure.
Could be in 4-down territory.
It's a short pass to Glover. He short of the first down marker, tries to weave his way forward, comes up short, and that'll bring up 4th and about 2. I suspect the Barons go for it here. What do you think, guys?
Most likely. Too far for a field goal, a little too close to punt.
Yep. I think you said it, Tommy, while the play was developing. Definitely 4-down territory here. They need a momentum changer right now. From what I've seen of Woodbridge, they're not, a big come-from-behind team. They kind of, although they did it against Kennedy, right?
They did,
yeah.
But that was a back-and-forth game. It wasn't a big deficit.
Yeah.
You got Ali in the backfield, it looks like there.
They do have some explosive weapons. Let's see what happens
They give
here.
it to him
Here's
and he'll pick
Ali
up the
Lee. He's
first
got to have the
down.
first down and more.
Nice
John.
pop.
Little pop.
Carry by Lee. And that is a Baron.
So Neary
first
tries to give it
down.
to Lee. Lee tries to, let's watch it after the play. Neary tries to give him a little pop, and then Lee gives it right back.
Watch it at the end there, though. Number 10.
I think Shinsky got most of the
yeah,
hit.
he got whacked there.
He got rolled up on by his teammate Alessandro Neri.
Sorry.
That's the old lower the shoulder, take that.
Empty backfield here.
Definitely a passing formation. We'll see how they do. Oh,
Comes someone
Wilson
in
on the
motion. The
inside.
21 Alfano in the backfield misses the tackle.
Monica gets he made a miss.
Maybe a gain of 1 there.
That's a perfect example, though. Alfano blows up the play. He doesn't make the tackle, but it's enough time for everybody else to come in and get involved. So
You sound like broken records up here. He's in the backfield every time.
yeah, that's exactly it. Last week, Tommy, I was telling the guys, Scotch Plains ran an unbalanced line. They had 2 guys blocking Alfano on every play.
All game.
And it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Alabama has one of their coaches down here tonight. At about the 10-yard line down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he's holding his breath the entire game.
No, he's the guy with the big smile on his face.
No,
mostly.
I'm telling you, he's holding his breath on every play.
Looks like a throw here. Alfano, there he is.
Holy mackerel.
He sacked him. That's going to be a loss of
Sacked by
about
Alfano.
7.
Alfano.
Now, where did Alfano go last year?
Rawway?
He was at Rawway.
Oh, Rawway.
15
And
for the Barons.
I know his freshman and sophomore year, he was at Bergen Catholic, I believe.
Okay.
Just watch the speed of this guy coming in. He breaks that tackle right there.
Maintains his balance.
Yeah, that's incredible. His balance. Mayor McCormick in the background saying maintains his balance. It's the voice.
Wasn't Santino is 5'8".
Yeah.
How you think? I wonder how he felt. I'm 5'7".
Here he comes again.
Oh,
Made him hurry that pass.
Pass is incomplete.
Intended for Lee.
4th and 15 for the Barons.
Lee and
it's not like they have
Neary chirping at each other again.
little man blocking Alfano. They got Jordan Harris,
Jordan Harris.
6'7", 330.
Yeah.
Just a speed rush there by Alfano right around the outside.
It's, you know, size means a lot, but speed is everything. Speed will beat size every time.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to punt here, 4th and 15.
Yeah, I think so. And
On
that's
their own 36.
Jordan Harris to punt. Shinsky standing at the 10.
That's a big punter, man.
He is a big punter.
Hokie smokes. Nice kick.
Some good height on that one. Takes a bounce, going to go sideways, and then touchdown by Woodbridge wisely by number 74, Mancinelli. And so Colonia will start at their own 18.
18-yard line.
1st and 10. They lead by 14.
All right, I'm back. Greg and I are trading back and forth to allow Tommy the chance to develop into a star.
Get a first demo tape.
Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Oh, you're doing good, man. You're doing very good.
Never seen the field from this angle like this before.
Oh, no?
No.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
This
is the first year of this new turf. The field is, the stands are 10 years old, but this is the first turf that we put in, and therefore the first one we replaced. Really is beautiful. It's a better turf than it was 10 years ago.
Yes, it is. Justice Harris on the outside run. Down to about the 24 there. Pick up a 5.
See who's at the bottom of the pile.
Lee. Look up there, Thomas. You can see the baseball field, too, with the lights on. I don't know what's going on. Maybe a soccer game or baseball or something going on up there. But it's just, this complex is just absolutely beautiful.
Real nice facilities.
Yeah, I don't see anything going on up there.
I don't know. Maybe it's just lit up. I don't see anything happening either, but why would they light it for no reason? I know, to show it off.
Show it off, yeah.
Justice in the backfield again with Eric. Another handoff. Justice got a hole here.
Got some room there, yeah. That's going to be a nice big gain there for
past the 40.
About a 15-yarder.
Yep. First down for Colonia. They're moving the ball again. On top by 2 touchdowns.
Harris on the carry, 18-yard gain, resulting in a Patriot first down. 1st and 10.
This is a big possession for Colonia. Woodbridge, well, actually, it's a bigger possession for Woodbridge, I guess, because the way they've shown not a great ability to move the ball.
If Colonia scores, it's going to be a huge hole for Woodbridge to come out of.
That was a good fake, but didn't fool the Woodbridge players.
Lee's helmet was ripped off on that play.
The 2nd and 13.
I think he has to go out for a play, right? Yeah, we see the baseball field all lit up.
We open up against Woodbridge this year.
Oh, do you? Well, I'm sure we'll be doing that game.
In basketball or football? Or
baseball? Baseball, actually.
Baseball.
The first 2 games of the season.
You are a baseball guy. You already got that April schedule marked.
Got it marked on my calendar. Can't wait.
When is it? When's the first game?
The exact date I do not know, but we do open up against them.
2nd and 12. Hamilton takes a snap. We get a flag. It's going to be.
Well, with the luck Craig and I have doing baseball, it'll be early April. It'll be freezing rain.
It will be cold, yeah.
And raining. Yeah. Windy.
Windy, freezing rain.
Start on the Patriot.
Oh, that's right.
We do have a brand new booth that will keep us away
We
from
got
the other.
offside on Colonia. Going to repeat 2nd down.
Looks like Kenny Shinsky got a little head start there.
So we should talk about the Hall of Fame last week. The Township High School Hall of Fame dinner was held. Really nice event. Greg Ficara is a committee member, helps to pick the players and the teams that get in every year.
2nd and 18. Looks like he stumbled. I don't know if he got tripped, but he certainly stumbled, did Hamilton. He manages to get forward, picks up maybe 3 or 4 on the play. So a nice job on his part to make up for that.
So what do you do here, Thomas? You throw it 3rd and 14, or do you take time off the clock and go into a 14-0 lead?
Yeah, I would say without the 2-minute warning in high school, run the ball. You know, Justice Harris and Matt Crutel in the backfield, they're capable of getting this first down, and then make Woodbridge call that last time out before they get the ball back. Trips at the bottom of the field here, could be a screen. And that's fake screen at least.
And down they go. I think if I were Woodbridge, I might call my last time out.
I would call it right here, yeah. I don't see it yet, though. There it is, there it is.
They'll stop the clock with 1:35 to go. And
Timeout, Woodbridge.
having used 2 of those timeouts early, that hurts them now.
We haven't said the records yet, but actually Colonia comes in at 5-3. Woodbridge comes in at 4-4.
And Woodbridge was actually favored in the paper, 21-20 to win this game.
Oh, they picked them yet?
They saw that. Yeah.
Maybe they just accounted for the home field.
Senior night,
And senior night, yeah, a little momentum, yep. That was a nice ceremony. It's always good to see that. They bring not only the football players, but the cheerleaders, the band, the twirlers, everybody who's a senior that participates in anything in the high school football season all gets honored with their family.
It's going to be the first. I think this is going to be the first. No, I'm not. This is not going to be the first one. I was going to say this is going to be the first one. It's the second one. Yeah, Glover will be back to receive it for the Barons.
He's always dangerous.
Yeah.
Decent punt there by Hamilton.
He's going to take it at the 25.
Makes a few men's miss. And will be tackled by Ian Rogers at the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line.
Not bad starting field position for them here. With 1:26, they can make something happen.
Yeah. I don't know what their field goal kicker's range is.
Usually in high school, you got to get it pretty far down.
Yeah, you got to get it probably to the 10. Right?
I would think so.
That would make it a 27-yard field or 27-yard field goal. Rather.
About that.
So they got a long way to go. We've seen Lee and Glover be explosive. Monica as well. We saw they exploded against Monroe. Now that's not a good Monroe team, but they scored 7 touchdowns.
First
Nice
play,
pass.
always important.
And he gets out of bounds nicely after the pickup of the first down.
It's like they knew. Well, of course they knew they can see where they're lined up, but the play went left. They were lined up the other side. I'm talking about Alfano and Sika. I wonder if they have the option when they're behind center, if they have the option to go either way, depending on where they line up.
To flip the play, yeah. That's a big first play there.
That was a nice play by Woodbridge. Yeah, we didn't say much about it, but Santino got protection. Monica got down the field, and it was about a 20-yard pickup. No, maybe not. Maybe a 17-yard pickup. Santino again. Slips a tackle.
It's a man miss. He's going to be wrestled down inside the 30.
Cabrera, that was. Huh?
Once again, getting out of bounds to stop the clock as well.
Nice move. Nice play by Cabrera to get to the sideline.
Santino to Cabrera, 19-yard completion.
Alfano jumps, but he can't quite get there.
First down.
Makes a man miss there.
Yep. Nice play to get out of there. Finally thrown out of bounds by Harris.
Once again, Justice Harris all over the field, both sides of the ball.
1:18 to go. So they moved the ball very effectively here. This is... Now you'll see if Alfano takes over the game right here. He comes from the left side. Pass complete again.
Did he get his feet in?
No, let's see.
At the 21.
Yeah, they did.
On the catch.
Nice pitch and catch right there.
7-yard
Jameer Brown with the catch.
2nd and 3 for the Barons.
We'll see firsthand if he got his feet in.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
oh, barely.
The only guy who won it, that was Lee.
Is it 1 or 2 feet in high school?
I think it's one. Yeah, I think it's
Well,
one.
it was one, he had it, but the second one was right on the
foot.
line.
Yeah, it's 1 foot in high school. I confirmed it. Like college. So that was complete.
Yeah.
Alfano, good rush.
It's a shot
He
to
might
the
have
end
it.
zone. Lee!
He does.
Glover, touchdown!
Santino to Glover,
22 yards.
and that is a Barron touchdown.
That was
They
a
made
big,
that drive look easy,
they
didn't
did
they?
make that drive easy, and that's a big momentum changer.
Might even go back to that in the second half. A lot of quick hitters there.
That's going to give Colonia something to think about at halftime.
Yes, it will. They've been almost perfect on defense here until this last 2 minutes.
Yep.
Harrison for the extra point. Snap
And it's
is
a
bad.
fake.
Going for two.
it is a
Oh,
fake. He
help.
puts it on the
Dropped it.
Almost the
ground.
wall. I don't know what they're thinking there.
I don't know either.
The extra
Why not
point
take the easy one?
is no good. Colonia 14, Woodbridge 6.
Yeah, let's take a look at the touchdown again.
Just right down the seam there.
Perfectly done.
And then Lee goes up and gets it. 3 guys around him.
Well, five cut over.
Touchdown, Santino to
3 guys
Glover.
for Colonia surrounded him, but nobody was able to make a play on the ball, and Lee went up and got it. And so the Barons,
Coach LaSalle was animated there for some reason. I don't know what.
I'm not sure. You sure that was a fake or was it just a bad snap?
I think he snapped it right to him.
Okay.
Can we see that again, Lee, the extra point?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yeah, right, that's right.
Yeah, he was going to.
It was the holder he snapped it to, yeah.
It was a fake, but
Oh,
then
he just dropped
He was
it.
going to throw the ball.
He just dropped it, yeah.
Now, if they score again, they're going to be forced to go for 2 to tie things
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you're right. I thought he snapped it right to the kicker, but it was the holder
is
that
back for the Patriots.
attempted to pass.
So that fails, and it's
Alfie
14 to
Barr
6.
kick for the Barons.
There's still a
When
minute
you
to go.
do that, it's great if it works, right? But otherwise, it really is a deflating, has a deflating
Well, especially
effect.
since
They
you didn't
move
need
the
to go
ball
for 2.
so well, yeah. And I've seen Harris make extra points, so I know he can do it. There's
see
a
if-
kick, kind of a squib coming down at the 31.
It's Ian Rogers taking it to about the 42-yard line, I believe.
Short
And now you'll see him take a couple
I
of
think it
long
was
passes,
Elijah
don't you think?
Rodriguez.
10 from
Thanks.
their own
17?
42.
17, Ian Rogers?
Elijah Rodriguez.
Oh,
according to
you're
my
right. I'm
list.
sorry.
What do you think, to go in the air here? 3 long ones?
I'd take a shot.
Colonia has
left.
57
timeouts left.
seconds.
No, all 3
They have all
timeouts
3,
left. Yeah.
so they still got a pretty open
And the
playbook here.
clock stops it for a first down while they reset it, right?
I believe so, yeah.
You know what's cool? Woodbridge still has Patrick Petro out there. I think that's neat. He graduated last year.
Harris in motion in the backfield. Looks like they'll throw it here on first down. Screen
Pressure.
to Shinsky. Shinsky cuts to the inside.
He's got one. Oh, nice play. We got a
big
penalty
flag.
marker, but Lee
Big tackle.
Lee
by
may have
Lee
saved
there.
the tackle. He may have saved the touchdown there. Because there was one man back, and there was about 3 guys to block him.
Looks like we are holding on the Patriots, though. It's coming back.
That ref
That
threw a
may
flag
explain
about
it.
30 yards, but he threw it from the backfield, so I'd be surprised if it's holding.
Holding
It
on
is.
Colonia. Repeat first
It
down.
is.
He threw it from the
Here we
secondary.
go. Let's take a look at this again. Since falls down, he gets up. There's
Oh,
the
right
hold
there,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Antonio,
Look-
maybe.
Oh, that might have been. You see the flag coming? He threw it 30 yards.
It's got a little weight on the end. Did you ever notice that? It's got like a weight. I guess it's sand or something.
Yeah, wasn't there a guy in the Lions that got hit with it?
In the eye, yeah. Ended his career.
And 19 for the Patriots.
And then he got suspended because he pushed the ref, if I'm not mistaken. You're like, what is the matter with
Dude,
you?
you almost blinded me.
We did. That was the end of the guy's career.
Running to Harris to the outside. Maybe pick up a 2.
Toss to Harris.
Let's see if they call timeout, if they're just going to head into the locker room.
I think they're
28 seconds to go. I think they're just going to call it a half.
for now here.
Well, if they would have called, we're going to call timeout, it would have happened already,
Yeah.
right? So it looks like the Patriots are going to be content to take a 14-6 lead into the half.
It's a little odd, though. They're going into the halftime with 3 timeouts in their pocket.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
They have such weapons, too.
Good. It was the penalty that really put the kibosh to a drum, and that will do it. It's been a good one. At the half, it's Colonia 14 and Woodbridge 6.
Thomas Mitch, thank you very much, pal.
Thank you
You did
guys
a
very
great
much
job,
for
my
having
friend.
me.
Good job,
Go get
buddy.
him.
Thank you all very much.
All right, enjoy the second half.
So maybe one night we'll get you back here. Maybe when you're not playing ball and we're doing Woodbridge Kennedy, maybe you can join us.
Sounds good. Thank you
All
guys.
right, pal.
All right, that'll do it for the first half. We'll be back. Stay with us, everybody.
First group is our senior football players. First up is Holger Asilvar, escorted by his mom Marcelina, father Orly, brother Anthony, niece Gabriella. Holger plans to study international business when he leaves Woodbridge High School. Next up is Guy Amiris. He is escorted by his mother, Cheryl. Our next senior is Matt Sinelli. Matt is escorted by his dad, Mark, his mom, Sandy, his sister, Jordan, and his brother, Christian. Matt plans to go to college and study to become an athletic trainer or teacher. Kyrie Close. He is escorted by his sister, Kasia, his mother, Kelly, father, Ricky, sister, Ashley, and brother, Karan. He plans to major in film production. Marquis Dixon Jr. is escorted by his mother, Rachelette, father Marquis, sister Landolin, and girlfriend Jasmine. Marquis is enlisting in the United States Army next week. Yusef Elbire is escorted by his mom Sharon, his dad Walil. He plans to attend a 4-year university and study business. Christopher Garcia, escorted by mother Martha, father Charles. Chris plans to go to college and then enter the military. Keyshawn Glover. Keyshawn is escorted by his mother Kimberly, father Darrell, sister Desiree, and brother Ali Lee Jr. Keyshawn plans to continue his athletic career, major in business management or sports management when leaving Woodbridge High School. Jordan Harris. Jordan is escorted by his mother Joy, Uncle Stephen, and Aunt Marie. Jordan plans to attend college in the future. Michael Job. Michael is escorted by his brother Tyler, mother Sonia, father Michael, grandmother Gail, and sister Madison. He plans to study to become a sports orthopedic surgeon in the future. Andre Johnson. Andre is escorted by his mother Renee and brother Sean. He plans to enlist in the United States Air Force. Jose Leon, escorted by mom Alexandra, sister Jolly, stepdad Marcus, brother Charlie, niece Allie. He plans to enter the military after high school. Zaire Lovejoy, escorted by brother Najee, brother Terrell, sister-in-law Jasmine, and sister Auntie. Talik Moore, escorted by his father Benny, mother Lucaria, brother Lazarius, and sister Kyria. He plans to attend a 4-year college and major in sports medicine. Amir Mustafa. Amir is escorted by his father Ahmad, mother Haida, and all of his brothers and sisters. He plans to go to college and study business management. Julius Salcido is escorted by his mother Betty, brother Isaac, and brother Jericho. He plans to go to college and major in mechanical engineering. Charles Schultz. Charles is escorted by his father Charles, mother Jody, sister Melanie, brother Michael, and grandmother Joyce. He plans on majoring in civil engineering. Ethan Thomas, escorted by his pastor Harold, pastor Diane, brother Daniel, sister Maya, and auntie Claudia. He plans to go to college and play football and become a lawyer. Bruce Troopner. Bruce is escorted by his mother Lisa, father Bruce, brother Daniel, and grandmother Etta. Bruce plans to go to college at Penn State. Chance Monica. Chance is escorted by his father Jimmy, sister McKenna, brother James, and sister Kyrie. Next up is our Baron mascot, Ben Lepisto. Ben the Baron Lepisto is escorted by mom Amanoa, dad Matthew, and brother Joseph. Ben plans to attend Keene University and would like to become a teacher in the future. Next up are Woodbridge Barons senior cheerleaders. Melissa Chiaccio. She is escorted by mother Christy, father Michael, brother Anthony, sister Ava, and cousin Eddie. She plans to major in biopsychology when graduating Woodbridge High School. Ray Mani Ellington. She is escorted by her mom, Drina, dad Raymond, sister Sania, and aunt Janice. She plans to go to Temple University to major in communications and media. Scarlett Herrera, escorted by Father Angel, Mother Judith, Brother Darrell, Cousin Yandy, and Cousins Brandon and Joseph Ramos. She plans to attend business management and minor in entrepreneurship. Kelsey McKeon. Kelsey is escorted by her mother Rose and father Roman. She plans to attend a college in Florida majoring in mortuary or cosmetology. Madison Michaels. Madison is escorted by her mother Amy, grandmother Barbara, grandfather Steve, and sister Samantha. She plans to go to college to become an X-ray technician. Nicole Mulligan. Nicole is escorted by her mom Kim, dad Robert, brother Bobby, and best friend Maya. She plans to attend college to study forensic science. Kayla Rosario. Kayla is escorted by mother Maggie, father Pedro, brother Justin, and brother Brock. She plans to attend college and major in criminal justice. Crystal Solano. Crystal is escorted by brother Joshua, father Jose, and mother Ione. She plans to attend Penn State University. Our last member of the cheerleading squad and first member of the band is Lorenzo Castillo. Lorenzo is escorted by mother Alina, aunt Lotta, uncle Anil, cousin Devin, and cousin Angelo. He wants to major in biology to become an orthopedist. Let's see, I got the band. Yeah. Next up is our Woodbridge Baron Marching Band. First up is Carter Dinkelacker, escorted by his mom Cheryl, dad Gary, and friend Jala. Future plans to attend college and become a doctor in physical therapy. Patrick Fee, escorted by mother Ellen, father Brian, and grandparents Jack and Rita. He plans to attend a 4-year college and become a civil engineer. Monet Hill. Monet is escorted by mom Tasha, friend Phelan, and her plans is to be a psychologist in the future.
What are they doing with that?
Crystal James, escorted by her mom, dad, and brother. She plans to become a doctor and help people around the world.
I'll tell you later.
Tara Maza, escorted by mom, dad, sister, and friends. She plans to attend Immaculata and major in criminal justice. Cynthia Joggy, escorted by mother Ann, father Charles, brother Alvin, and best friends Melinda and Melissa. She plans to join the U.S. Army and work as a JAG officer. Daria Odin, escorted by father Darwin, mother Alvina, and brother Bryce, and aunt Jackie. She plans to attend a 4-year college to major in psychology. Melissa Oker, escorted by her friend Rebecca Harris. She plans to attend college for music education and music performance. Gia Sanchez. Escorted by Sania, Marcos, Claudia, Bizarro, Nolan, and Victoria. She plans to major in sociology or attend the police academy. Keith Showalter. Escorted by mother Jill, Keith plans to attend college and major in law. Shanwar Singh. Shanwar Singh. Escorted by Kafalprit, her dad, and Jaswinder, her mother. She plans to major in biomedical engineering. Andrew Tobias. Escorted by father Michael, mother Barbara, and sisters Kendra and Hagen, and friends. She plans to complete her college requirements and attend a 4-year university in the future. Nicholas Tom, escorted by mom Carol, dad William, sister Ella, and aunt Dora. He plans to become a medical engineer. Jeremiah Velez is escorted by mom Kelly, dad Edward, and brother and Aiden and brother Edward. Plans to go into the United States Army as an Army medic. Zachary Yip, escorted by mom Philo, sister Maddie, dad Andy, and close friends. Plans to study music education and performance in college. Thank you, seniors.
Curled on the ground, so quiet and still, lies one tiny seed, a-sleeping until the sun and the rain, with some kind of magic, reach down to the seed and whisper a secret. Slowly it wakens and stretches one arm. It stretches again up through the ground. Beautiful, green, a long, slender stalk, looks up and nods to the one on the walk. Out toward the sun, 3 tiny buds come, unfolding, blossoming, a flower each one. Beautiful colors that sway in the breeze, and later they'll scatter their seeds, if you please.
Welcome back, everybody. Greg Ficara, John McCormick, and Craig Coughlin at Woodbridge High School. As we're getting ready for the second half, and guys, it was a good drive at the end of the first half by Woodbridge to put themselves right back in the game.
It turned what could have been a real lopsided game into a contest. It looked like Colonia was dominant. Woodbridge had nothing on all of its tries until the last one before the half, and they moved the ball because they put it in the air.
Yeah, so
and Greg, yeah,
you got to wonder if that's going to be their plan for the second half. Are they going to air it out a little bit more, because that's where they had success?
Well, Colonia gets the ball, so if they score, they certainly will, because they'll be down 2 touchdowns. But if not, who knows?
What a swing it was, because Colonia had the ball. They had dominated the first half, I would say. Woodbridge had one drive, but 2 holding penalties put the kibosh to that. Colonia got the ball with a minute and just a little under 2 minutes to go. Woodbridge's defense was able to get them off the field in a hurry, and Woodbridge moved the ball pretty effectively in the air. So let's see what we get in the second half.
I started thinking about that extra point. Do you think maybe the holder, maybe it wasn't the perfect snap? He didn't think he could get the ball down. You think that's why he picked it up and ran with it? Or do you think it was?
Well, the snap was high. Well, the question, I guess we won't know until the end. There's an onside kick to start the second half. It goes 10 yards.
No, it never went 10. It never went 10.
Look
Penalty.
at that. How about that? What a tease. It was like one of those bunts that just kind of rolls on the...
It looked like I might have caught Colonia by surprise because they didn't get over there.
Well, they did. There were a whole bunch of Barons there. If it had crossed the 50, I think
Barons would have cut. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I said. Should have said it that way, but yeah.
You know, getting back to the passing strategy, you guys, when you're throwing the ball, and you have a guy like Alfano rushing all the time, you know, you can throw yourself at his feet and slow him down and give your quarterback a little time. When you're trying to run just man-on-man blocking against him, it's brutal.
That was a rough call because look at where Colonia starts the ball, inside the enemy 45.
Yeah, exactly. So we're getting back to that extra point attempt. Woodbridge, it looked like they were going for 2. The snap was high, so the question is, was it on purpose or not?
The holder did it on purpose is my guess.
Yeah.
Now, I started thinking about that there's really no reason to fake and go for 2, none whatsoever.
Give that.
Wow, here we
He's
go.
got the run, and he's off to the races. He's going to go all the way. One play.
Wow.
Touchdown.
And we have a Colonia player down.
I think that's number
1.
That was number 1. It was Justin Harris who went 40, what? 43?
That went about 44 yards.
44 yards.
Injury in the field, though. Colonia has a man down right in midfield.
Looks like he's holding his arm.
I think it's Ian Rogers, number 14.
Nope, not holding his arm.
No, they're picking him up. He's going to go off on his own. That's a good sign. He's actually given a little jog to come off. That's a better sign.
After the extra point, we'll get to see this again, guys. But
yeah.
You'll notice that the quarterback, you'll watch him, he does a reverse pivot. He opens up the opposite way that he hands off, and that seemed to throw the Barons off a little bit.
10 seconds in.
Yeah, that play could have been, here's
Snap
extra
is
point.
back, and we got a whistle. Boy,
that play would have been good from the 20.
Does that onside kick look like a bad idea right now?
Oh, my gosh.
Huh? Would have been a great play if it worked. That's, well, you take a risk, and that's why it's called a risk, because sometimes it goes the other way.
Like I said, though, if that was a touchback.
We got defense off sides.
If that was 1st and 10 from their own 20, it still would have been because he got clear quick.
Yeah, once he got through the hole, he was gone. We'll take a look at it in a minute.
Defense offside. So what are they going to do? Do that on the kickoff then?
Yeah, I guess.
That's
Ribero's
very slow.
kick is up and good.
Very
3
slow.
for 3.
That is same thing as the first kick, extra point. They might get burned in that at some point.
Here, we'll take a look at that touchdown.
Okay, watch the reverse pivot. He turns that way and hands it off the other
Look at
way.
that hole. Gone.
Never touched.
Alfano out in front. Recognizes it's a touchdown, and Harris knew
First person to greet him.
Yep.
Well, being the fastest person on the team, he can get out there quicker than
true.
anybody else.
It's got to be pretty comforting if you're a running back and all of a sudden you get to the line, you see there's one defensive back and Alfano in front of you. You got to like your chances, right?
Yeah, and you know, a simple thing like he opened up to the left side and then wound up handing the ball to go to the right side. A simple little move like that freezes the defense just for that little bit and just gave him that lane, and he had some good blocking in front, made a big difference.
So just like that, it's back up to a 2-score game.
And all the momentum of that last drive is gone.
Was gone on the onside kick.
Wouldn't it be ironic if Colonia does an onside kick?
Well, they've been kicking it short all night. They've been trying. They haven't done onsides formally, but
when it was
almost
like pooch kickoffs, right?
Right. I'm surprised Woodbridge is playing so deep.
And they do it again. It's about he called for a fair catch, and he gets hit. The ball's loose. I think Woodbridge has it. He called for the fair catch.
Didn't catch it.
Here the Barons do have it. It will be 1st and 10.
We got to see who picked that up.
37-yard line.
I think it was number 2.
I think it was Glover, yeah. We'll look at it again in just a minute. So the Barons with good field position to start this second half.
Kicking game strange all night.
We're 15 seconds into the second half, and a lot of things have happened. All right, here's the kickoff again. Kind of a wide angle. We're not going to see who got.
There it is. There's the ball, and was it Glover?
Hard to tell. I couldn't tell. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm not sure if, when you're anticipating a onside kick, you put your hands team in. I don't know.
Yeah, he's the hands guy, but he wasn't in.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't up.
Here comes Modica.
That's what I said. I'm surprised to see Glover so deep because no kickoff has gone down that far.
Yeah.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Shinsky, number 10, did a nice job for Colonia. He really strung that one out, came up.
The 2nd and 14 for the Barons.
Loss of 4. 2nd and 14.
But
Swing
pass to
pass.
Glover.
Glover still on his feet, powers forward, gets driven out of bounds.
Nice move there by number 1 from Colonia, Justice Harris. Hit him hard, knocked him down, went over and picked him up.
Number 21 for Woodbridge, Chance Monica. He made that play. He had an excellent block. He pinned the defensive end in, and that allowed that play to develop.
And 6 for the Barons.
3rd and 6 is a lot better than 2nd and 14.
We played exactly 32 seconds of this half.
It's been, a lot has happened. If you missed a little, you missed a lot, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast live.
Facebook.
Santino to throw, gets Monica out in the flat. Can't slip the tackle.
He might have got enough for the
Let's
first.
see if he did. It's going to be, see where they spot. I think it's going to be about a yard short. See where they spot it.
Awful close.
Well, if he's going to put it there, it's going to be.
No, it's going to be a yard away.
Yeah, it's going to be a yard away.
Nice
Fourth and a
ball
yard
now.
now. Here's a tough ball.
You're in your own territory, 4th and short. What do you do?
That was a nice open field tackle by free safety Desmond Carter, number 2 on that one.
I think I'd punt this one away.
I would too,
early
but they're
in
not
the
gonna.
second
They're
half.
not gonna. They're going to go for it.
Coach LaSala is a little bit of a gambler here, John.
Well, he showed that with the onside kick.
So he's got to go about 4 yards to get 2. 6 yards to get.
Lee
not
tries
gonna
to
work,
go left.
not
No,
gonna
he's not
work.
going to make it.
Wow.
Lee is stopped short.
Far short.
Patriots will take over.
Alessandro
1st and 10
Nero on that play did a nice job of reading that, number 9.
And so now a short field for
Even
Patriots.
shorter when they recovered the onsides.
You see the good defense here.
Just never had a chance.
No.
Right there.
And there's Neary breaking through to make the tackle.
Yeah, did a nice job of coming in.
Desmond Carter penetrated. Didn't get credit for the hit, but he's the one who forced it outside.
Well, they've been running away from Alfano all night. They did it again there, and it didn't work. So the Patriots take over. 1st and 10 from the Woodbridge 43. Hamilton gives it inside to, who is it?
Number 5 is Matt Cruteau, and he gets a
Cruteau.
first down.
He gets about 11 on that play, maybe 12.
Gain of 11.
First down
Patriot first down.
for the Pats.
Everything going Colonia's way. Now the clock still stopped. It's a long minute and a half for this quarter.
I think once the change set, the clock will stop.
If they stop it for the first down to reset the, set the change. They still haven't started the clock, though.
No.
2 men in motion now. And there's a snap when they were in Cannon, a fumble, and Cruteau falls on it back at the 45. So that's going to cost the
flag of the play.
I think the 2 men weren't set. I think is what we're going to find out there. That was a 14-yard loss.
We got a legal shift on Colonia. That's declined. 2nd down.
See, these guys go in motion, but they don't.
It will be 2nd and 24.
2 of them is okay, but you see they're not set.
Yeah,
That's why the quarterback wasn't ready for the snap.
Yeah.
That's why it's an illegal shift, because they weren't set. Because they've done that. They've done that a few times. Moved.
Well,
those guys.
it's a penalty because the center snapped it too
the
quick.
ball, yeah. That's why it was a fumble.
It's like a spread formation now.
Going to keep it how they tripped. They tripped over, I think, the foot of number 79 on Woodbridge. That is Stephen Daramola.
That was a little quarterback draw. I think had he not tripped up, he might have had some room there.
Picks up a couple, so it'll bring up 3rd and 22. And now this is a big play for Woodbridge.
Aiden Velez, number 61, in on the defensive line for Woodbridge.
Chance right here for the Barons to get Colonia off the field.
They're still not back to their original line of scrimmage. Oh,
Hamilton keeps again, slips a
just
tackler.
Missed. He had some room if he broke that tackle.
Yeah, it was number 23, Cabrera, who finally. Woodbridge got good pressure back there. They got Hamilton slipped a tackler in the backfield, but
4th and 10.
Bring up
They're talking
now
it over.
4th and 20.
Oh, fourth and 20, my bad. You're right,
19.
you're right.
You see, he slipped a tackler there, but then nice play here by Cabrera, and he holds on.
Here's the punter. Number 3 is the punter, Eric Hamilton, the quarterback.
And so on 4th and 19, they'll punt. Glover stands at about the 10. Well, let's see.
Remember, the punter is a quarterback.
Yeah, you're not going to go for there. A high snap. Going to get it off. Low kick.
Line drive.
Takes a nice bounce for Colonia. And he lets it roll into the end zone.
Good move by Glover.
We heard the coaching staff go, oh no. You're afraid it wasn't going to make the end zone. But it does, and so the Barons will get it at the 20, and it was a good play by Glover there. Good read on that it was going to make the end zone.
Yep. I thought he could have come up and caught it after the first bounce, though. But maybe it was a good move not to. Who knows?
Well, this is one of those plays that looks good if you then break off a 40-yard return, and really bad play if it bounces odd and hits off your knee and goes the other way. So he plays it safe. It gets in the end zone, and the Barons will go to work at their own 20. 1st and 10, 8:27 to go. Trailing 21-6. Let's see what the Patriots are going to dial up on defense here. Yeah, they did dodge a bullet there.
Colonia started on the 43, best field position of the night to start a drive.
They're really helped by that that ill-timed snap. So just to gain a 2 on that one.
That was the entire offensive line moving to the right side on that. They had everybody blocking away from Alfano.
Yeah, they've run away from him all night. And they keep running to the short side of the field. Santino gets the play called. With the we say it all the time, but the quarterback must run about 15 miles during the course of the game, run to the sideline every play. No room there. Lee's trying to find it. Probably going to be a holding clip or something.
There is a flag on
Lee nowhere to go.
You know, that's another example when Tommy was up in the first half. Alfano, you didn't see him on that play, but he closed down
right
the
down. I was
entire
watching.
side.
Exactly.
Yep. And that just freed up everybody else to come in and make the play.
Chop block on black.
Chop block on black, meaning on Woodbridge.
They're keeping him on the right the whole second half. They haven't moved him over to the other side all night, all this half.
Well, I think it's a luxury to have him there. They can
Chop block. That penalty will be accepted. We'll repeat the down.
Yeah, it's nice to have the
10-yard penalty.
Last week, the field judge refused to be mic'd up.
Oh, yeah?
It's a big advantage to have him mic'd up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Wonder why he refused.
2nd and 20.
Too many buttons to push.
You got to be on TV. It's a lot of pressure, you know.
Yeah.
Look how much pressure we're under.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Tension.
It's palpable.
Cut it with a knife.
Spread formation here.
Santino. Yeah,
look out.
Alfano. He gets hit just as he throws, but it's complete to Cabrera, who fights forward to about the 22.
Close to the original line of scrimmage.
Oh, man, he put a beating on a quarterback.
Still,
Santino on the throw.
Santino.
Bringing up 3rd and 9 for the Barons.
Watch how quick he gets in there. Wow.
Yeah, he just comes in like a shot. Did a good job of getting that play off.
Yeah, really. Nice play by the quarterback. 3rd now and what, 9?
9, yep. They're in that spread out again. They look like they're in a passing formation.
I was told at halftime there's a report that Alfano was going to graduate early and then go to Alabama in
January.
I
heard that.
Wow.
And there's another sack.
He was halfway to Alabama on that play. He got in there so fast.
Well, you know, if you're Alabama, it makes a lot of sense. Get him down there and start putting him in the weight room and doing your whatever you need him to do for strength and endurance and agility.
They want to probably let him have him play in the spring game then, right? They have the,
look at that. Oh, man.
Whatever they call it, red and white game, I guess.
He went through 2 blockers like they were nothing.
Yeah. You know, besides the football stuff, for a young man to get down there and get acclimated to campus life and studying and you know, it's good all the way around. I'm sure they do, you know, a lot of good studying down there in Alabama.
Sure they do. I've seen him many times, and last time I told him, I said, can you hook the mayor up for Auburn, Alabama? He said, certainly.
Well, their season, right? Their practice must start in July or something.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
They play the first game in August, the end of August.
Yeah, they have I think, a limited time for their spring.
Yeah, they play the spring game in May or something. They take off. They
Yeah.
take off or something.
Yep.
Yeah, but graduating early can't be easy when you shifted schools twice, right?
No, he must
I
have
know he
done-
went to
must
school
have
over
done
the
good
summer.
work.
I know he definitely went to school over the summer.
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying to get ahead.
You know, there's a lot of ability now to take courses online to advance a little bit and to recover.
Scoreboard is showing that Woodbridge has no timeouts left. I can't imagine that that's the case. Right? We're 5 minutes into the second half.
Dan Harris and Ezio down there.
Look at that! Look at that! Oh!
Oh, he hit. Problem is Harris. There we go. There's the penalty flag. Somebody ran into the Harris.
Oh, Alfano's down.
It's a 36-yard punt by Harris.
Alfano was down. He went right into the punter. The punter didn't move because the punter's a 6'7" guy.
6'7", 330. Yeah, Alfano went down.
I was watching him. He was going right off to the center's right.
Boom. So here he comes. He hits him.
Boom.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
He bounced off him.
Well, they didn't call it. Harris looking for a penalty. Finally got it. It was late.
I mean, it's an obvious penalty.
Told you that coach from Alabama is holding his breath.
He's not smiling now.
Please get out your 50-50 tickets as no one has claimed the winner. The number is 5.
So that's an automatic first down.
709.
And so the
And the winning
Barons will get it at the 29.
$148 and can be claimed at the apparel stand next.
How about
Clearly a
that?
penalty.
How about you're so big and strong that a guy that's big and strong as Alfano bounces off you?
Penalty results in a Baron first down.
Alfano's not back in the game. I'm surprised the kicker did. The punter didn't, give him a nice back.
A little acting?
Yeah, a little acting.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's hard when you're 6'7" and 330. Referee's not going to buy that too easily, right?
What?
And we got a timeout on the field. I don't know
We
what.
get timeout for the Patriots
call a
That is their
timeout. I guess
first
they
of the
are.
half.
They restore Woodbridge to 3 timeouts on the clock.
Okay.
Again,
So-
the winning 50-50 ticket is 548709. It can be claimed at the apparel stand located next to the
Referee's
Woodbridge
conferring with the
Barons
Colonia sideline bench.
I don't know if they changed it where it's only roughing now. They're still uniform.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to call roughing the passer when the person that was rushing was the guy that got hurt. And the kicker was still standing
The
there.
kicker didn't move.
Yeah. That was 2 big bodies.
That's you don't call it roughing. You call it running into the punter, I think.
Yeah, Jordan Harris shows up in the stats as 6'7", 330.
That's a wall.
Oh, boy.
Well, here we go. Let's see. Alfano not in the game. Not sure why Colonia had the timeout. I thought they were going to try and give him time. Glover
Nice
keeps it, but he gets
play.
met in the backfield by
Number 33 is Mike Osafo.
Short loss on the
number
play.
33 is Zach Kay.
Second and
Oh, I'm looking at
12
Woodbridge. My bad. My bad.
Zach Kay.
Zach Kay did a nice job of getting in that backfield.
Yeah, we called his name out.
Loss of 2. Right?
Yeah.
He comes in from his
very
linebacker
nice.
position and
Boom.
makes the play. Boom.
Also number 5, Matt Cruteau, second guy in on that.
7 Patriot players in the
Going
box.
deep. Got him.
That's Glover. He
Goes,
slips the tackle. He's off to the
he
races.
goes,
Can he
he
go all the
goes.
way? 15, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Woodbridge.
Wow.
73 yards.
Excellent play.
And now, as Tommy Mitch said, you got to go for 2. Wow, 73 yards.
Woodbridge taking advantage of Alfano not being in the game. But
Oh, and now he comes in. He's back in.
He's back in.
That's good. He's not hurt.
Yeah. And let's see. Now they're not even bringing the kicker in.
Is it because he hit the ground and he was like, that he paid attention to him? Did he have to sit out a play?
No, I don't think so.
I think they were just there making sure.
I mean, they didn't come out for him. Nobody came out, but I was just curious.
It didn't look like he hurt any of his extremities, his elbows, knees, or anything. It might have been that he just gotten dazed,
or something,
and here he goes to play. Satimo rolling right, throws it, intercepted. He can run that back. No, he can't run it back.
No,
he could run it back in pro football for 2.
No good for the Barons.
At the point, it doesn't. It fails again.
So now it's still a 2-score game for the Barons. That makes that first missed double 2-pointer.
Yep,
critical.
2-pointer fails, and so let's take a look at this. So we've seen a little explosiveness on both sides. Harris, with the big run for Colonia. And now Glover slips a tackle and he's gone.
He slipped. The defender slipped.
No, he didn't even slip a tackle. Nobody laid a glove on him. The defender slipped and blocked the other guy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Glover turns on the Jets, though. He outraces everybody else. Clearly, they took advantage of Alfano not being in there because he had some nice time to throw that ball.
So
those 2 missed, not getting those extra points. Big deal.
We figure Woodbridge might have 3 more possessions. They got to score in 2 of them.
And not give up any more points.
Right.
6 minutes, just under 6 minutes to go.
New kicker. This one's going to be deep. Well, fairly deep. Taken at the 22 by Harris. He's still got some room right up the middle. Still going, and finally dragged down at about the 47-yard time. So good return by Justin Harris, or Justice Harris.
Chance Modica in on that play.
I've been calling him Justin. I apologize, Justin. It's Justice. They mark it at about the 46, just shy of the 46. Patriots back in business. You break the huddle. Alfonso leads him out, so he's okay.
Colonia scored an extra point here, really puts the pressure on the Barons. Makes it a 3-score game.
Harris again.
Nice tackle there. Who is that? Number 78, it looks like?
79 or 78.
That is Chris. No, it wasn't Sika. What am I doing? I'm on the wrong team again.
It's either Zoltan Bedenik
or Steven Daramola.
Couldn't see.
Offensive, the left offensive line on that. The guard didn't tackle. Alfano being the tackle. Both pulled on that. Try to create a mismatch in blocking on the right side.
There goes Couteau.
First down.
He gets the first down and more, and they pulled the guard on that one again, number 54. That was Tajpal Randawa. Sorry.
Did a nice job there. His block was a key component to the success of that play. We got a slot left here.
Couteau this time.
Couteau's having a really nice game.
Stop short of the 35, and that'll bring up about 3rd and 4. No, second. That was first down. I'm sorry. So bring up 2nd and 4.
Definitely overloaded to our side now. Bounces it off with this.
Fumble. Let's see. Fumble forward right towards the line. Woodbridge says they have it. Referee agrees. And so the Barons get the ball back.
He hit the hole so fast there.
Yeah, I don't think he ever cleanly had the handoff. I think
he hit it so quick.
Take a look at it in a minute. But I think because it bounced forward. Yeah, Croteau, I
Never
don't think he
had it.
ever got it. And it went forward and then boom, right into the hands of, I can't see who that is. Keep that on there.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Barons, though.
They get another
Like
shot
I said,
at it.
if Colonia would have scored, that would have been a three-score game for the Barons with maybe 3 possessions left.
It was number 24, Jose Leon, who came up with the fumble recovery for Woodbridge. First turnover of the game, right?
Leon on the recovery.
Yeah, I think so.
And we got.
Oh, here he goes. Look at
Yeah, he was.
crap.
Yeah, it was offside.
Yeah, he was offsides.
I guess, unless he was pulled. Usually, right? You don't stop it unless he's unimpeded to the quarterback. Right?
It looked almost like he lined up offsides.
Alfano, we're talking
That
about.
is going to be offsides on the Patriots.
Yeah, it's really not.
Check his
It's not a
alignment.
close call. Watch it. He is.
The
It's
first
like
and
go.
Oh, he went offsides. Yep, no doubt.
Yeah. He's so fast, it's hard to know whether he went offsides.
Well, that was pretty clear.
Yeah, that time it was. Of course, if you're the
First and 5.
defensive coach, you're saying look down the line when you see the ball move, you go. But human nature says you anticipate sometimes.
Glover now in the game at quarterback, looking for some room to run, gets the first down and a couple more, so it takes it out to about the 48 for the first down.
And that is a Baron first down.
4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Woodbridge on the march.
Here comes the play again.
Glover gets through some traffic here, makes it, he's a pretty powerful runner.
Yeah, good blocks up on the line there too.
Centino back in at quarterback. Looks right, throws
And
right.
now
We're
they're
going to whistle.
pointed offsides by the offense.
A false start on the Barons.
That's what I should have said, false start.
First and 15.
That'll push him back 5, make it first and 15. Monaco is open on the play, although it's hard to know whether everybody heard the whistle and stopped.
Some of the defenders on the defensive line just stopped and pointed.
At that time, Alfano was in a 3-point stance. I think he has the freedom to go down in a stance or stay up on 2.
Here comes.
Oh, he looked like he lost it, but picked it up. It bounced right back to him.
Gain of
Almost.
5
Yeah, it was
for Glover.
Glover again. Picked up about
Second and 10.
5 on the play, so he gets it back.
He
to
got
the
the
original.
penalty back, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like he got his. Got
Didn't
hit on
look
the
that
side. Here
way?
we go. Let's see.
Maybe not. I thought so. No, oh yeah, it got a little loose, but Brown
I think-
caused
he
it,
puts
so he
down.
would have been okay.
Yeah. Centino in. Waving to the crowd. Takes the snap. Nice little stutter step there by Lee, and he gets forward for about 4.
Lee Jr. on the carry. Gain of 4. It will be third and 6 for the
3rd and
Barons.
6 for Woodbridge.
I would almost venture to say this is 4-down territory.
The way they've been playing it, you would think that if it's close, I'm not sure if they'd go for it on 4th and 6, but I think if it's 4th and 2, you're going to see them go for it. Although this would be a real opportunity to pin somebody, pin Colonia down. Let's see what happens here. Centino hands off to Lee. He's got a little bit of space. Now he tries to kick it outside. Spins, tries to stay up, and he's met there and forced back, but he'll pick up
Well,
about
you got what you said.
2 or
You're going
3.
to have a 4th and 2 or 3.
Gain of about
Big call here
2
for
on
Coach
the play.
LaSalle. I'd go for it.
The 4th and 3 for the Barons.
Number 74 for Woodbridge, kind of limping as he heads back. That's Matt Sinelli.
He's in a big game. Can't afford him to get hurt.
Let's see what the Barons are going to do. They have Jordan Harris isn't in the game. I wonder if he got hurt.
There he is. He's there. 75.
Where? Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. They're going to go for it.
And now Alfano's up the middle.
Yeah, he's
off
right.
guard.
What do you think they're telling him? Blow up the play. And that's what he does.
That's what he did. Look at that. Wow. That's all because they shifted him.
Well, he just drove.
He came right. The guys they were helpless.
Yeah.
I say, don't mind. Why are they not moving them off the right when they know they're running everything right, and they ran that play right into him?
It was Piera.
He didn't get near the runner, but he caused the whole play.
Here's the play again. He just drives him right back on his back.
And he's still on his feet.
And then nobody's blocking Piera.
Right.
There he is. And Cruteau was actually the first guy in the backfield, number 5.
Took a while for them to do that, but now they got the ball.
With this,
it's a punt.
Takedown. No, that was 4th down.
That was 4th down. Okay, you're right.
That's the old bull rush right there, boys.
And now a score can put this away.
55 seconds left in the quarter.
48 yards to go to pay dirt for the Patriots.
Trips left here.
Hamilton gives this one off. He's met at the line of scrimmage. I think that's Harris.
75, Jordan Harris. Yep.
A loss of 1 on the play.
I think it was number 77 in an attack of Bruce
Second and 11.
Trupiner. Justice Harris with the carry. He's been a real workhorse.
Should be the
Lost
last
a yard
play.
on that one.
Last play of the quarter. They got a slot on both sides of the field.
They are going to snap it. Hamilton keeps it.
There we go.
Got some room. He's off to the races. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Colonia.
As time runs down the 3rd quarter.
A 50-yard touchdown run.
It's a little option. Quarterback chose to keep the ball.
For the Patriot touchdown.
Take a look at that after the extra point.
End of the 3rd quarter, folks.
You know, he said it would make it a 3-score game if they got the touchdown, but if they kick the extra point, it's 2 touchdowns and 2 two-pointers. Could tie it up. If they don't make it, 2 touchdowns, a 2-pointer, and a 1 will tie it up.
We gotta block this. We gotta miss this, block this.
Rubino on for the extra point. He's been perfect so far. You got a whistle.
There's a flag on the extra point attempt.
It's against Woodbridge.
Offsides on the Barons.
Second time that's happened.
Bureau was 5 for 5 last week. He's made them all this week, right?
He's 3 for 3.
And time ran out, but they still let him kick at this end.
Yeah, because it's the clock doesn't run doing this.
Right.
There's a snap. It's down. Kick
That
is
didn't
no
look good. That didn't look good.
Nah, it didn't.
The extra point
Snap
is
didn't come
no
back
good.
clean.
I
So the
told you, it's
extra
not
point,
been
no good.
smooth all night.
Yep. That's the first one I've seen him miss. Let's see if we can. Yeah, let's see that touchdown
Yeah,
play.
let's see the touchdown.
Colonia 27, Woodbridge 12.
Fakes the inside handoff. Keeps it.
Good block there. Who's that right there? That block was
70.
crucial. 50-something.
53.
53.
There we go. He's
Colonia
off to
53 is Will Orak. He made that play happen.
Yeah, I'll tell you another thing that made that play. Colonia does an excellent job with execution.
And look,
of
he's
their
down the first
fakes.
one down there to congratulate him. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah, no. The execution of the fakes there between the
Yeah,
quarterback
they are
and the
really
runner.
good. You're right.
That freezes the defense and gives you sometimes that second, just gives you that open field.
Orak, a 5'7", 155-pound senior guard. He really made that play. He almost blocked 2 guys because the guy he blocked got in the way of the other guy.
Lee Jr. and Glover.
You know, I said in the beginning at the
back for the return.
broadcast that this has gone back and forth. Now I start thinking about it. Colonia's won a bunch in a row, I think.
Colonia's had a couple of good years, that's for sure.
This is the PBA, the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association. I know Officer John Matty's big in the Colonia football. I've seen him out here a couple of times.
Here comes the kickoff. This one's longer but lower. Scooped up by Glover at the 18. He's out to the 30, 35, 40, and gets the tackle down around a 45.
Boy, his all-purpose yards tonight have to be closing in on 200.
Yeah.
Charlie Tamburello in on that tackle. Nice open field tackle, number 21.
Son of Ezio Tamburello, Board of Ed member.
Yep.
Right.
He had a 73-yard reception. He's had multiple big runbacks, and he's had a whole bunch of rushes. I'd say he got easy 200 yards all-purpose tonight.
Well, yeah, 73. It's Barron's desperate need of a score here.
Yeah, Colonia, you can see the way they're carrying themselves on the field now. They got a little swag, a little confidence, and this is a key possession for Woodbridge right now.
They have to score. There's no two ways about it. They have to score.
Pass to Monica. Cuts it back inside.
Nice gainer,
over
15
the
yards.
Big pick up there. Woodbridge has a couple of guys I've seen be explosive. Certainly against Monroe they were, and at JFK as well. But Monica is one of them, Lee and Glover, but they got to get him in some space.
Yep, let's see this play again. Good protection.
Yeah, good protection there. He gets it out. That's the difference. Santino's a good quarterback too. I mean, he's pretty accurate.
He's having a good night.
Yeah,
it was a good
running for his life a lot of time.
That was a good route he ran too. He was wide open.
Oh,
he lined up on the other side. See?
Yeah, and that.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
On the sack.
He lined up on the other side and surprised everybody and went right through him. They got their best guy blocking him on the other side.
And it was almost holding on the offensive lineman. Let's look at that play again, if we could get it.
It was a race to the quarterback. Alfano is
there we go. Play again. Watch 73. He's holding him. It's almost holding, and he still didn't stop him.
He almost was offsides too. Now Alfano's down.
Yeah. It looked like his ankle.
He's got a cramp. He's stretching out. He's got cramps. That's all.
The Alabama guy is calling for a medic.
Stretching out.
He's got a helicopter coming in.
And his dad's checking the insurance policy. Hopefully it's just a cramp. When he was reaching out for his toes, it looked like he was just cramping up.
He was limping a little bit the last series.
Yeah, see, the trainer, I think it's a woman, is putting pressure on it. That's usually what you're doing. There's a cramp.
You know, when you see him, he is nothing but muscle. So, you know, it may be a cold day for us, but when you're out there and playing as hard as he is and he's perspiring, if he's not hydrated, he's going to cramp up.
He's getting some water right now.
Yep.
Coach Rory does not look too worried.
Back in the old days, Coach Osborne would have gave you a salt pill. Here, kid, take this.
And a whole lot of water.
There he goes.
See, the little trainer is picking up a guy 6'4", 285.
Yeah. He's not limping at all.
He's not limping, no.
Hopefully it's
That's
a cramp.
good news.
It's just a cramp. So.
Amen. Good for him.
Boy, he just looks like a football player.
He is a beast. He is something. He can do it in so many different ways, moving laterally, forward,
but they moved
back.
him around, and the last two times they've done that, he's been effective. When they keep him as right defensive end, they move everything the other way, and he hasn't had much of a chance.
Wow. Well, let's see. Alfano's going to be out for at least a play. Let's see if Woodbridge, what they do with that. They're going to throw
long. Picked off.
Over the middle, a little too high, and that's picked off by Shinsky. Yeah. He'll run out of bounds at about the 41.
Pass is intercepted by Shinsky. Colonia will take over 1st and 10.
He's threatened to a lot of coverage.
He's the safety. He was just sitting back there waiting for that. You know, from that position, you could see the play develop.
Watch how many white shirts are back there.
Almost right to him. Yeah, he overthrew.
Yeah.
Shinsky just playing center field back there.
All right, I'll make a prediction here. I don't think they should bring.
We got a sideline warning on White. That's a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah. Shinsky was, you saw him, he's kind of yapping when he gave him off when he ran out the.
Yeah, and the sideline was coming out to congratulate him. That pass was to.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, that pass was to Glover, I think.
Right now, I tell you, I keep Alfano on the bench.
Yeah, I mean,
Nope, they're not. They're not, but I would. You got a 2-touchdown lead with 10:46. They got to score 2 touchdowns and 3 out of 4 extra points.
and you have the ball.
He played.
and you have the ball.
He played pretty late into the game last week.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I don't want to be wrong, but I wouldn't do it.
Inside handoff to Jamison this time. Cuts
Oh,
it back,
look at
bring
this.
a few more tackles. Still on his feet. Still
on
going.
his feet. He's going to score. He's going to
It's
get
gonna
one
be a
block.
touchdown.
One block.
Glover
Stepped
gets
out of
him out.
bounds.
Keyshawn
Wow,
Glover
where'd he
fended
come
off the
from?
block and drove him out of bounds.
Kequan Jamison, a 6'3", 200-pound senior. Boom. I thought he had one block and he thought he was going to get in.
39.
Cuts it back when he can't get him down. He's a big guy. 6'3".
One guy tried to see if he got this block, if he just stopped back and cut there.
I think Glover's just faster.
He waited a little too long to cut, I thought.
He could have, if he cut it back. Anyway, big pickup for Colonia. And now Cruteau gets the
Cruteau
ball.
up the middle.
Follows some blocking. Gets down to about the 13, maybe the 12.
Cruteau on the carry, gain of 6, the 2nd and 4.
At the 12. Cruteau again. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. May have lost a yard on the play.
No gain on the play. Cruteau was on the carry.
He's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
For Colonia.
Good defensive stop. Good push by the Woodbridge line. There they are.
Nice group tackle.
If Colonia got a field goal here, it becomes a 3-score game.
Let's see. I don't know if Rubino, what kind of length he has right now. It would be, where are we?
It's a 12.
It says a 12, so it would be a 29-yard field goal, probably. Maybe.
Yeah, it's not out of the question, but it's not a slam dunk. Got a Colonia player down.
He's
Like
holding
53, is it?
I think so. He's holding his ankle as well.
Will Orick, he's the guy that had the big block to spring the last touchdown.
Touching down there in the same area
Lights
as.
out.
That's it. Time to go. A little bit of pressure there. Let's see. Well, hard to know, I guess. Taking a peek at the ankle.
So the weather looks like it's going to hold out. 9 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah, it was
to go.
supposed to be a nor'easter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still going to be a mess tomorrow.
Was it?
Yeah, that's
Toric's
what they're
It's
saying.
only a matter of when it starts and how bad it is, but it's supposed to be really,
It's all
really
rain,
bad.
all right.
We don't get regular rain anymore. We get nor'easters.
Yeah, we do.
I think they were saying the thing that's most concerning is the wind pushing the water in.
49 degrees right now.
I've been married 12 years. I've had 600-year storms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be in the upper 40s tomorrow, so we don't have any snow.
We do have the
Yeah.
benefit of a heated press box up here, right?
Don't tell everybody. They'll want to join. Hamilton out of the shotgun. Cruteau stands next to him. Puts.
It's a fake. Oh, he lost it. He lost it. Got
Let's
it
see.
back.
Woodbridge says they have it. Let's see what the referees say.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, Woodbridge got it back.
They do.
Wow.
Second fumble.
That's number 24 for the
That was
Barons,
Leon.
Jose Leon.
That's his second fumble recovery.
Second fumble recovery tonight by Jose Leon.
They're going to try to hand it off to Jamison again, but it wasn't clean. Hit him on the hip. Nice play by Leon there to fend off Jamison and get the ball.
Yeah, Hamilton got it back right there, but no.
He was a heads up. Once again, he kept that ball in there a little bit too long, and then he tried to pull it back, and that's what happens. They do a good job with their fakes, but every now and then I think they just keep it going a little too long.
So Woodbridge now has it, but they're deep
have
in their
life.
own territory.
They have life. They need a lot of things to go right.
16-yard line. Glover in at quarterback means it's probably going to be a run. I don't think he throws the ball at all. Going to just go off to the right, breaks a tackle, and then he gets wrestled
9
down.
yards.
Stefano's definitely having some trouble with those cramps. He's been limping
Second
around.
and 1 for the Barons.
Hey, see, you pull him on his. He's pulling on his foot right now.
Glover on the 9-yard keeper.
Glover's still in at quarterback. You're going to run it again. This time he runs there to the left.
What a tackle. Number 10 for Colonia. That's Kenny Shinsky. Is it a fumble?
Glover fumbled on the
Yeah,
right.
it's a fumble.
Sorry, I didn't see it. I was watching the tackle.
I was turning to get the number.
I think Glover tried too hard to stiff arm him. He switches arms, see? And
strips him.
Instead of tucking the ball under and just taking the gain, he tried to strong arm and make a play.
Charlie Tamburello was the guy that recovered that ball. That was a nice heads-up play by him.
And now you're talking 8:35 to go, Colonial ball, and Woodbridge needs 2 scores.
Tough turnover for Woodbridge because they were moving the ball.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
They had started at their own 13. He was out to the 35. So, but here come the Patriots.
Now just keep the ball on the ground and take time off the
And
clock.
if the game isn't iced already, this is their chance. Cruteau is going to run the left. Cuts it upfield to the 30, 25, 20.
Wow, big gainer. 15-yard run.
Kewan Jamerson did a nice block up on the top there to spring that play.
Resulting in a Patriot first down. It'd be 1st and 10 from the Baron 20-yard line.
Let's take another look at that.
Watch up on the top this play.
Same
Kewan,
direction
right
you
here,
talked about.
right here.
Yeah,
Look at
number
that.
6.
Yeah,
Nice
nice.
job.
Yeah, he held that block a long time. Good job.
Kequan Johnson, he's a senior, 6'3", 200.
Good size for a wide receiver. Here comes.
Oh, didn't he go down? Yep, doesn't matter now. He called him down.
A loss of 1 on the carry.
Cruteau loses a yard. They'll bring up 2nd and 11. We've seen several big plays in the game.
The important thing is that those 2 plays took a minute off the clock.
Yep. Running the ball, the clock continues.
7.5 minutes to go. Second and 12. Colonia taking its time now. Shinsky goes in motion. They give it to Shinsky. He'll cut it upfield.
Ooh,
Gets
hit hard.
Taken down at the 20.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yep. You got a whistle.
Shinsky on the toss.
Injured player, 54, slow to get up, but he's up.
3rd and 10.
Is there a flag somewhere? There it is.
Flag on the play.
See the Woodbridge player clapping his hand. I don't know what
Chop
that means.
block against the
Chop block. Yep.
Patriots.
Now move it back 10 yards.
We have a chop block on White. Yeah, here, there.
Here, there, and everywhere,
15
according
yards.
to the official.
15-yarder.
Chop block.
15-yarder.
Thinking on that tackle was number 77 for Woodbridge, Bruce Trupner.
Second down and 25 now.
I'd still run 3 straight running plays here.
Yeah.
Clock is running now.
Shinsky in motion again, and we get another whistle as the play develops. That's going to be offsides.
Chinsky
Offsides.
and Justin Harris, I think, were going at the same time.
On Woodbridge.
Still 2.
So Woodbridge gives back 5 to 15. That's kind of stuff makes a coach crazy,
Yeah,
right?
under 7 minutes now. Yeah, exactly.
They
You
let
get
a
the
little more
big play,
time
you
go
get back
off.
5. Yep.
Yeah, and let a little time go off.
Wasted a lot of time.
Tell you what else makes you crazy is the field judge blowing the whistle into the microphone into our headsets.
Well, there's that.
Going to be 6.5 by the time this play starts.
Colonia wisely taking its time.
Got trips up on the top side of the
Wow,
field.
for
Another
crying
whistle.
out loud. Oh, it's a
Timeout.
timeout. All right.
Timeout Colonia. It's their second timeout.
Well, there's no reason to take
Second
that
half.
timeout for time management. It must have been something he didn't like.
I don't know. There is a play clock, right? It's just that we don't see it. Maybe they had a sense it was running out, or maybe they saw something they didn't like.
John, you know, you were talking earlier about asking Alfano a game when Alabama and Auburn are playing.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter, she went to.
Oh, that's right.
She went to
school, right?
Yeah, down in Tuskegee, which is right there by Auburn. She lived in Auburn, and she would say, especially when Alabama would come to Winnebago, start rolling in on Wednesday.
Really?
Yeah, for a Saturday game. People rent out their lawns, and there's one major interstate in Alabama. I mean, there's a few, but the major one is 85 that goes end to end, and it's like a parking lot. It's just such a climate for football.
Yeah, it's an event. It's like Ohio State, Michigan State, Penn State.
Yeah.
All those huge stadiums.
It's a beautiful, beautiful stadium.
It's kind of like Woodbridge, Colonia.
Yep. Auburn has a couple of Heismans in their history. And
2nd and 20.
Sinski in motion again. Hamlin going to keep it this time. He turns it up the field. Not much there.
Woodbridge has 3 timeouts.
The clock is still moving.
3rd and 16.
So Woodbridge gets the big penalty, then gives it all back on penalties. And now it's 3rd and 16. No, they didn't give it all back. They gave back
some back.
Some of it back. They got to get to the 10, does Colonia. Clock continues to run.
Passing
Ally
formation.
of the Patriots. Going to keep it on the ground.
Passing formation, but I would have been shocked if they threw a pass there.
Well, you know, sometimes they spread the field out just to create some lanes in there for their running. So
Harris, not much of a gain.
Still no sign of a timeout from Woodbridge.
4th and 14 now. Woodbridge needs 2 scores.
2 scores, a 2 and a 1. They're 0 for 2 on extra points.
Looks like the wind is starting to pick up a little bit out there. You can look out. People are bundled up. Hats, gloves.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that late in the season. It's only October 26th.
Yeah, it's not like a November game. Here comes Harris around the right side. Met there at the 25 by Glover.
They're all saying ball, but it doesn't matter. Woodbridge has the ball anyway.
And it's 4th down, so.
No gain by Harris. 4th down is no good for Colonia.
So the Barons will take over on downs, and they will have it 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Excellent job by the TV 35 production team.
Let's give them again. Adam Chinoy, Steve Quetchen, Emil Brandafi, and Raj Sarohi on camera. Production assistant Andrew Sean. Audio Bruno Martins. Graphics Wilmar Rubiano. Replay Joe Fernandez. Technical director, the lovely Gina Forbes.
Monica gets it. Turns it up.
And of course the guy in charge of all of it. Only because I say so. Lee Beckerman.
Great job, guys.
It really is a great job. I mean, we're watching.
You're the best.
We got right here what they're seeing on TV, and it's just a fantastic
We
production.
can see what you see.
Yeah.
What you folks at home are seeing.
You know, high school football having the replays, and now we got these 2 screens. It doesn't
Right.
get any better than this.
No.
It's incredible.
Make people want to move to Woodbridge.
Makes people want to play against Woodbridge.
Now, if they can just get better announcers.
Yeah.
Santino
We are the weak link, was no doubt about
gets
it.
it to Glover. He can try to spin and gets it out to the 40, but
Santino
that'll
all over.
be a 1st down.
There's Facebook posts all night, man. What a great production, but lousy announcers.
Wow. Can you lose the so-called talent?
Chris
Can't you get real people, not politicians?
Chris Sika, 79, put a whooping on that one. That was some play there.
All they're saying is, bring the kid back.
Yeah. Where's Tommy? Empty backfield here for the Barons. They're going for the goal.
Boom. Oh, he's going it. He wanted to throw it.
Trying to tug it under, stays on his
Oh,
feet.
late
Gets
hit.
out.
That's
gonna
not
be a
necessary.
Yep, late
That's
hit.
a late hit.
Yep.
Let's get another 15 yards on that.
Probably result in a
All right, let's take a look at this play again.
So he wants to throw. He still wants to throw. And
Yeah.
I said, well, I better get out of here. Stays on the sideline, gets out of bounds.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
That was Jamison who came in late.
Sideline player goes down.
So that's
You know, the tensions are rough right now with Woodbridge being down. You don't want to see any kind of extracurricular activity, let's call it.
Right.
The first and 10 for the Barons.
and moves the ball all the way down to the Colonia 33.
They'd have to score really quick, do an onside kick, or get it back quick.
Well, they have those
Score
3
again quick.
timeouts.
They do. They do.
If they score quickly, then getting chased by Alfano. He throws the ball out of bounds, incomplete, intended for Glover.
Pass is incomplete.
It's a good job by Santino to avoid the sack right there. That's, you know, the time will keep on running. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was a heads up play. I'll tell you, it's like Alfano's not even in the picture. The next thing you know, he's sacking him. He just it's like a cannon.
He's got 125 pounds on the quarterback.
Yeah.
But he's probably as fast as him.
He's faster than anybody in the field.
There's a reason he's going to Alabama.
Mm-hmm. He's back at his right defensive end spot. I still don't like the fact that he's in the game. I really don't.
Rolling out. Is it complete? Let's see.
Did somebody touch him? There we go.
Yep,
it's the Glover.
Officials indicating a catch.
They're gonna say it is complete.
And that is a Baron first down.
First down for Woodbridge.
The Colonia players picked him up on that, which is nice.
Inside the 20. Well, and he rolled out away from him.
Hey, let's where we have up where the plays are coming up. Barons are getting set here. They got trips to our side in a slot, empty backfield.
Tino looking up the middle, throws to the end zone.
Oh,
intended
man,
for Lee.
that would have been beautiful play.
Pass intended for
Just
Lee
a
Jr.
little.
Will be 2nd and 10.
Throwing in pass is incomplete. Took a shot at the end zone, had him open, just overthrew it.
Yeah.
He was open. The ball had been a little bit.
That would have made this game really, really interesting.
The Woodbridge Barons announcer up here with us today, head boys basketball coach, Coach Giello, doing a nice job with the announcing. I like his little refers to the flags as laundry, and when the Barons get a first down, he goes, "That's a Barons first down." That's coming right out of the Jets playbook.
You're a Jet fan.
Oh boy!
Alfano gets there this time.
Maybe he should be in the game. I don't know. Wow.
At the
3rd and long now.
Gonna be 3rd and long, and
yeah, we're gonna
like
take
a
a look at
shotgun.
that.
goes inside the 7th sack. I heard them say.
Look at the size difference. Oh my gosh.
Well, Santino was wise to tuck the ball under and just go down.
Third and 16.
He tucks it under, throws it over the middle, complete. Trying to make some room. Glover gets to the inside the 10 to about the 7.
And gets out of bounds, which was a good play.
Yeah, that was a terrific play by Glover. Alfano going to head to the sidelines.
You have to appreciate
Another Patriot down in the field. Let's take a look at this again. So you see a nice play. This is a really nice play by Santino. He fakes the throw and then he rolls to the middle.
Perfect
nice
throw.
And then Glover does a really good job right here trying to get to the outside to get out of bounds.
That's a good block right there. Picked him up a few extra yards.
And he gets out of bounds.
That was a great shot by our production team, just
It
for us
really
to
was.
look at it
Yeah.
that way. That was a great
slow
angle.
motion too.
That was a nice job, you guys.
Man,
that was a
you guys
great
are
angle
good.
for us.
Somebody's
Colonia's
hurt
got
on
a
the
man
field.
down.
Yeah, I don't see who that. I cannot see the number.
Yeah, you know, I was saying before, guys, you know, Woodbridge down 27-12, but they're still playing. You know, they're still playing hard. And
Well, they got the 3 timeouts.
yeah,
It's not, I mean, I'm saying that it's very tough to get the 2 scores plus 3 out of 4 points, but
You know, if they can get in the end zone, they
Really
got the
quick.
ball at the 7, right? 7.5. They get the ball in the end zone, and they, you know, there's still be about 2.5 minutes to go. They got 3 timeouts. They can kick it deep. They don't have to try for the onside kick.
both these teams are very well coached. You can tell by the way they're playing.
This number 4, Hakeem Hines, and he'll walk off under his own power. That's good to see.
John, is that Dr. Swan in the? I can't tell.
I can't tell.
In that dark jacket there? That
It could be. Yeah, it is
like
him.
Yeah.
He is the official orthopedist of all 3 teams.
Yeah, a lot of teams in this part of Middlesex
He's officially
County.
my knee doctor twice, once in 2013, patella, and once in 2018, meniscus. So that means in 2023 he'll probably do some other ACL or something.
And his specialty is shoulder.
Offsides.
Yeah, you're going to whistle before the play.
Offsides on the left side of the
Yeah,
defensive line.
False start.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I thought for sure it was an
Center.
offsides.
On the center.
So he was drawn off.
I think that means the center snapped the ball too slow.
No, he said he started and stopped.
Oh, okay.
That they don't need. Every yard matters. They don't need that.
Moves it back to the 12. Alfano is back in the game. He had gone to the sideline. Rolling right. Santino looking into the end
someone
zone.
else got him.
And this was
Number two is
the
Desmond Carter.
We haven't had a chance to call his name before.
No, but that was huge.
Yeah, he flew up there. That was his imitation of Alfano. Pretty good one.
5'10" senior is Desmond. This will bring up 4th and
Yeah, let's see that one again.
a mile.
He just sees that play and beats.
Second and 20 now for the Barons.
Very
I
nice.
think the
Good
lineman saw
play.
him.
Yep.
Woodbridge still sitting with 3 timeouts.
Well, I'm going to say for defense.
Got him again.
And he'll take him down. I don't know who that is. Number
Sika.
79.
Sika.
So that's what we don't need. None of this. None of this.
Oh, that.
Who was the penalty against?
It's against the Barons. At least it looks that way.
There's a flag on the play.
That was a very nice play by Sika, staying on it.
Yeah, it's
Let's see
against
what they
Woodbridge.
That'll move it forward.
That's not helpful.
2 minutes and 4 seconds to go.
Got to keep your emotions in check. They played an excellent game now.
Appears to be a personal foul on the Barons. Would be 3rd and goal still from their Colonia 33-yard line.
That'll move it forward.
That is Woodbridge's first time
They
out.
did. I was going to say it's taken an awful long time. They must have called timeout. It's a good timeout anyway to calm your team down.
Well, I'm not sure it's a good timeout. I mean,
So I wonder now.
it doesn't matter because there's 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go. But you wouldn't. Why would you take a timeout now? We're gonna, if we were gonna try and play it out, right?
Joe Ward was explaining to me now the playoffs, there's basically north and south, and there's 16 teams that qualify in the north and 16 that qualify in the south.
They don't have all the sectional things, right?
Yeah, so I'm wondering now if Colonia hangs on, as it appears they will, to win this game, does it advance them in that 16? Do they
It
move
says
up?
here the Patriots currently sit 7th in North Jersey Group 4. Woodbridge is ranked number 18, and they, like you say, they take 16. Here we go. Sack again. How many sacks have they had?
I didn't realize
Sacked by Carter.
I thought the last play was 4th down. I'm sorry.
Desmond Carter did a nice job.
Did it again, or
Long
not? That'll
4th
do
and
it.
goal opportunity here for the Barons.
Oh, this is. I'm sorry. I guess I lost
Yeah,
this is
track of the
4th, I
play.
think.
We're gonna
This
see
is still
this
Woodbridge's
again.
ball. That's why they call timeout.
Carter does a nice job, and watch at the end. He hears the whistle blow, and he lets go. That's good sportsmanship at a difficult time in the game.
Yeah,
Desmond,
exactly.
nice job. Good sportsmanship there,
it's
young man.
4th and goal from the 40. This is 4th down. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know how I lost track of that.
In the end zone.
Here he comes.
Reach throws it short.
I'm surprised he did that.
Takedown. And that'll do it.
Colonia will take over on downs.
Colonia gets the ball on
First and
downs.
10 on their own 22-yard line.
And the good news on senior night for Woodbridge, we did get the game in without any type of precipitation.
Plus, it never rained.
Yeah, nobody got wet.
And I was just going to say, nobody got seriously hurt. We have a player down right now. Let's hope it's not serious.
And there we see.
There's the PBA trophy.
That's a nice play.
Nice trophy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's an old time.
It says Woodbridge. Can Woodbridge please PBA something? Oh, their number 38.
Man, those helmets look like when I used to play. Single bar across the middle. Colonia looks like they're in the victory formation.
No, we're going to hand it off to Couteau. We'll get out to about the 30.
Carry, gain of 6.
Minute 2 to go. Let's see if Woodbridge surrenders.
Yeah, there's not much point in calling timeouts now.
Yep, they're not going to call any timeouts, so 2 more snaps will do it.
Well, hopefully, it looks like. Alrighty. Well, the good news here is we get to do. Somebody's going to do a playoff game, right, with Colonia.
Yep.
Well, if they're 7th, they'll probably be home for the first game, right? And they take the.
Let's just take it easy here, boys. Take it easy.
Oh, come on, come on.
And now we get another penalty.
There's a flag on the play.
They'll just end it here. No more play. Won't even make them do anything more.
There's 19 seconds to go.
Hate to see it end like this.
I think they got to take another snap.
They do. I think the referees have just called the game off.
Yeah, I don't think they have to.
And that is it, folks.
Yep.
All right, boys.
60 seconds to go to
Good
run
calling
out
the
the
game
clock.
with you.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Production crew, great job as always. Thanks for having us.
Let's take a look at all of the touchdowns from the game.
Here we go. Nice pass play, right? Yep.
First we'll see
Colonia's 4
Colonia's.
touchdowns we'll look at.
Shinsky.
Take care, Coach.
See it. And there's Harris with his big long run of the game.
Yeah, he raced after the horses.
First play to second half.
Hamilton with his long run.
Nice block there by Sika. All right.
Thanks for watching, folks.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Buenos noches.
Pretty impatient.
As alma mater, Colonia High, also played. So I believe the right team has won. Yo, PBA president, I'm here today with my brother Sokolow to give to you the Woodbridge PBA Bragging Rights Trophy.